if you've been trying to fuck Bowsette all night, if you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the snap. Smoke me out, fam, with that dank shit. On my left, oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
You have been fapping to Bowsette, though.
Oh, why you kick shaming, though? I'm proud of it. Fuck your shit. All right, on my far right engineer and on the ones and twos, choking people out on threes and fours, Kronos.
My left stroke is the death stroke.
Last but not least, we got your boy, Luke.
Hey, I'm sorry that I left you without some dope meme to step two.
We back up in there.
Who's back in his bitch?
Yes, you healthy, right?
Yeah, man, I was patient zero last week. I was like coughing and sneezing and shit.
God damn.
I was in the chat room fucking yelling at you guys like, motherfucker, listen to me. I was like,
that.
Notice me, senpai.
You would get
We didn't
ignored.
see you.
Oh man, dude, it's hard being in the chat room because like you want to voice your opinion. You're like, notice me. I'm trying to tell you what I want to say.
Too late. We moved on. We switched topics.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun being in a chat room though. Like, cause you don't we can't interact when you're in a chat room. We try to interact with the people or the podcast, but there's other people in the chat room too that you can talk to. So even though you're in a chat room, you can't really talk to it's times where we kind of go into the chat room to see what people are talking about. But like, there's people in the chat room that you can talk to, which is fucking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, well, if we're in the middle of a rant, it's kind of hard to because we don't all have computers in front of us.
Read and type back.
Yeah.
Posted it. We got up in that chat room.
All right, the chat room is wild out. What's going on once again?
What up?
And Royalty and Gold. I do not recognize that name, so welcome to the live chat.
Hell yeah. Welcome, motherfuckers.
And listener of the week would be user 424349989. And other than that, it will be Panic
All right.
at the Phantom.
Nice.
That's dope.
Thanks for listening.
That's good shit. Old Ninja, did anybody important die that we pouring out malt beverages for?
Well, since the Mayans started, the Mayans MC, the show on FX. The spin-off, one of the actors from Sons of Anarchy died yesterday.
Oh, shit.
So Paul John Vasquez, he played, what's his name? Angel Gantz.
Yeah, one of those gangster riders.
Yeah, he was 48. He died in San Jose at his dad's house.
God damn.
Wait, here
that's
in
local.
the Bay Area?
Yeah, here in the Bay.
Oh,
He
shit.
died of a heart attack.
Shit, man. That's young as shit.
48, not even 50.
God damn. Sad.
Dude,
R.I.P.
Do you guys know what TMZ stands for?
No.
It stands for oh god, I can't remember what it's called, what it is, but it's the let me look it up real quick because I learned about it just recently.
So do you know what?
Yeah, exactly. You asking
I
us.
knew what it was, but now all of a sudden it fucking slipped out of my head.
You've been drinking.
So
I know I hate TMZ.
They break good news
do.
sometimes.
They were the ones who broke Michael Jackson dying.
They break a lot of shit, but they get a lot of shit wrong. And
This is true.
They do have trashy reporters. However, they do fact check.
They don't.
And sometimes they're the
Not all
ones.
the time.
Not all the time. So I mean, they're the ones who break big stories.
So it means 13 mile zone, and it's just like the historical studio zone, or 30. Sorry.
You've been drinking.
Shout out to the Super Shoot Show for having Cthulhu's Prodigy on their show and roasting his ass about Captain Marvel.
Oh, that was fun.
Good job, guys.
Set you straight.
No, that's straight for shit. I let them know. I sat those motherfuckers
You know what I
down.
noticed that you didn't complain about Ronan the Accuser being in Guardians of the Galaxy.
We talked about
We
this
did
last
talk
week.
about him.
We talked about this last
You
week.
complained about it.
So I wasn't
I give
there.
0 fucks about the Kree.
I wasn't there, but you don't complain about Deathstroke being on Arrow when he's Batman's fucking villain.
He's a DC villain.
You're right, but that's not a movie. That's not a movie at all. So here's the thing: for origin movies, we talked about this exact same thing last week.
I wasn't there.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, no, you're totally wrong. You cannot put every single goddamn villain in an origin movie. That's for you're not gonna put all the fucking Fantastic Four's villains in an origin movie. That don't make any fucking sense.
No, I'm not saying you put all of them. I'm saying you would put the ones that started with them in an origin movie. You're going to have Galactus. You're going to have Doctor Doom or something like that.
Well, one of them. Yeah.
Sure.
You can't use all of them.
No, I agree.
You
I
gotta
agree with that.
you gotta spread the love.
Sure, and that's what you could spread it out over a trilogy.
No,
quick.
there's still not enough. Especially for Fantastic Four.
Well,
it's like saying,
actually, no. It is enough for Fantastic Four. You could do Galactus, Doctor Doom, and Super Skrull.
See, that only works for Superman, because Superman's #1 villain is fucking Lex Luthor, and all the 4 Superman 5, 6,
Yeah, I think
7, about 7 different movies. It's all been Lex Luthor.
For the most part.
No, because Zod.
General Zod.
General Zod's like no.
But who else is in it?
Lex
Luthor.
Okay, but General Zod. No, hold on.
There was the one with Bill Cosby.
In Man of Steel, it was mostly General Zod as the villain.
Yeah, it was General Zod.
It wasn't Lex.
And there was no Lex. However, that was probably the only one that didn't have Lex.
Lex is his most iconic villain.
There was also the one with what's that? With oh god, the black comedian guy.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. 4. Yeah, so that one didn't have Lex Luthor in it. It had his sister.
He's in it. He's in the beginning.
Yeah.
He's in the very.
He's in jail, isn't he?
Yeah, he is in jail, and then he sends out his cousin or whatever. He's the main villain, but he's in it for like a cameo.
Oh, okay.
But you can't really say that Deathstroke is a Batman villain because his first appearance is Teen Titans.
It is.
And their main villain for a while, or their big bad, as they say, is Deathstroke.
I thought only in the cartoon he was
Teen Titans.
Yeah, his first appearance was in
1980.
Was New Teen Titans #2.
New Teen Titans #2.
And he works really well with Batman too, obviously.
Yeah,
and with Arrow.
But he's been an opponent and sometimes ally of other DC heroes.
Yeah, sometimes he's been just a fun-ass anti-hero.
Sometimes.
Wow.
I mean, he has his own comic line. Shit.
What y'all want to jump into first?
We have to talk about what's burning up there.
Wait, before we change it, I have to.
Damn, you done stepped off right away.
I got a quick shout out to my little.
Starting off with shout out.
Yeah, dude, I've been gone, so I got a few shout out things to catch up on.
All right.
So first of all, shout out to my younger brother Paul. I can't remember the name I gave him, like Enter the Dragon, because he's a huge Drew Hill fan. Today's his birthday, so happy birthday to him, and I believe Kronos.
Yeah, it's my sister's birthday as well. Raider Waifu, who's been on the podcast before. It's her birthday as well.
Oh, she went by D-Smack for a minute too.
Yeah,
I like that.
Shout out to her.
And then I wasn't here for the Crunchyroll conversation, but I want to give a shout out to Ken and Ileka. I met them during the opening party gala, and dude, so we were playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Z.
Fighters?
Yeah. And dude, this chick kept kicking my fucking ass. Like I could not fucking beat her. She just kept dominating me. Like she kept beating me. She kept beating her fucking boyfriend or husband. She was like
I should have went
dominating at this game. But then we moved over to Street Fighter. Man, I was fucking kicking her ass in Street Fighter. When it came to Street Fighter, I was kicking her ass. So I was like, okay. No, the Street Fighter 2 like Super Ultra Edition or something like that. Yeah. But then we went back to playing Dragon Ball Fighters again. She kicked my ass again. I could not fucking beat her.
You own the game?
I owned the game, and she kept kicking. Dude, she was a button masher, but she just kept on fucking kicking my ass. I went through like so many characters to try to figure out which one I could beat her at. Like I got like the first few rounds, I couldn't take out because with Dragon Ball Fighter Z or whatever, you get 3 characters you can play with.
Yeah.
I couldn't take out 3 of her characters. Like she would take out all of my 3.
Damn.
And I could never take out her 3. I got to a point. I actually was able to take out 2 of her fighters, but her last fighter fucking dominated all my other characters.
That's her trump card, man.
Yeah, I mean she was kicking my ass, so she was fucking badass for that.
So you giving her a shout out for kicking your ass?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out for kicking my ass. She was fucking amazing. And then also a shout out to Keith. This was a guy who was dressed as Goku. This guy was pretty fucking cool.
We just shouting out cosplayers now?
I wasn't here for the podcast, so I gotta get out some shout outs.
All right. Old Ninja, you were saying the internet is burning up.
Burning down.
What's it burning up about?
All because of one fictionary character. It's caught the attention of Twitter, a couple companies. Bowsette.
Fat material.
Hashtag Bowsette has been out there literally for about a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Well,
about 2 weeks.
Shout out to the plug who hooked me up with uncensored Bowsette porn. You know who you are.
Oh,
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
The thing is that it's been around for a while.
No.
It's just now catching fire.
No.
Yeah.
So there's been cross-gendered Bowser cosplay. Bowsette has not been around only for 2 weeks or less.
Explain the difference for those who don't know.
The difference is the cosplay gender swap of Bowser is basically you just take.
I'm not talking about cosplay.
Well, what
I'm talking about hentai.
I haven't. No.
You talking about like authentic hentai, like an actual like animated series?
Not animated series, but like somebody has drawn.
That's fan fiction. That's fan fiction.
No, Bowsette.
Like 8 months ago.
No, I haven't seen proof of any of that. In fact, there's been some data mining that someone else did and posted an article about Bowsette.
Well, you were still explaining the difference, right?
Yeah, the difference was basically you take Bowser's color, his scheme. You take the color that he has, red hair, put the shell on, and usually they're female. Bowsette is basically, this starts from a game. This starts from the game that's not out yet. It's the new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
She's not in that.
She's not.
No,
I know. I'm not done.
You just said it was from.
It starts from the game. If I may finish. So, in the game, you can be Toadette. Toadette is the first time you're able to technically play her solo without being in Mario Kart Double Dash. Toadette is able to use a mushroom crown. If she uses the crown, she becomes Peachette. Peachette is literally Peach with pigtails.
Okay.
An artist posted on Twitter what would happen if Bowser got that crown.
The same mushroom crown.
The same mushroom crown.
Okay.
So then...
So it's taking a page from like Mario Odyssey where you can have the hat. And depending on what hat you wear...
I thought it was an actual crown.
Well, no, I'm talking about in Mario Odyssey, like the hat.
Yeah, you wear a hat.
Transforms you into like different.
Okay. It changes your gender.
Not gender, but
it changes
your clothing or like
changes your abilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the artist posted like a little strip of what would happen if Bowser got the crown, and it changed Bowser into Bowsette, pretty much.
Is this artist an actual like Nintendo artist?
No, it's a fan art, like just a regular just Twitter artist.
So the user was AYYK92.
Yes.
Also known as Haniwa. Yeah,
sure.
sounds about right.
Okay.
So the way that Bowsette looks, if you've never seen her, but you can always look up #Bowsette. She's basically Peach, but goth.
Princess Peach, right?
Or Princess Peach is goth. So, there's iterations of her that are slightly different. Either she normally has the Koopa shell with the spikes, and sometimes a tail. She always has fangs, and she will always have the crown, because the crown is what changed Bowser into Bowser.
So is this technically still Bowser, but transformed into a hot, fire-breathing, shell-having chick?
Unknown.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
That's unknown, because you're asking if she has a dick. Is that what you're trying to ask?
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
You was about to.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
going
to.
there.
You was one breath away from that question.
I have seen Fuda, like, uncensored Fuda already of her.
In the chat room, this is Bowsette. Kapow.
Yeah, and there's ones with red hair, too. I've seen those.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
and darker skin too.
Yeah, so she's basically, there's been variations of where she has Bowser's orange-ish skin, but they make her look like black, kind of, and she'll have red hair. And then there's the one where she looks a lot like Peach. Oh, and horns. She forgot she has horns.
Okay.
Well, like, I know there
always
was-
has horns.
I'm not. You can't really take means for the fact that they were, but I know Prodigy posted up a meme that had a picture of Bowsette on there, and on the bottom it said like 8 months ago was when the picture was posted, and it was on like it was some hentai site.
You know,
The one that has the N with the bat wings on the side.
Yeah, I don't know if that's legit though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I did share that just because I was fapping already. But
Yeah, so here's the thing. There's already been cosplay with
Wow.
Bowsette, which I have posted to Prodigy so he can add to his spank bank.
yes,
There's actually, you can make your own custom amiibo with Bowsette. There's actually pictures on IGN showing that. IGN posted an article about the origin of Bowsette, but they're talking about the nomenclature, or her nomenclature is incorrect, because Peachette is the combination of Toadette and Peach. Bowsette is not a combination because it's really just Bowser.
But what we have to do though, internet, we have to prevent Momokun.
No, we don't.
doing it.
Why are you lying? You know you're gonna be the first
I do want to
one.
see it.
Free stuff.
I do want to see it, but
You-
she got canceled already this year.
You gonna be the first one with your little tub of Vaseline ready to
Oh.
go, fucking hard as fuck.
No,
When you
I
see
put it in the
guy-
microwave first,
Oh.
put it in a fucking plastic bag, and then I go to
man.
work.
Damn.
Get it right, man. Get it
You
right.
know you counting down Momokun. It's kind of fucked up because Momokun said, she posted that she was going to cosplay Bowsette next month, and the internet came hard at her.
Yeah,
her Instagram had so much vicious, vile shit about, please don't take this away from us. You're just going to ruin this. Everyone else, we can now cancel Bowsette. Momokun's going to fuck this shit up. I'm like, God, it just goes on and on.
Yeah, for days.
Oh, my God. I was like, damn, that is fucked up. But y'all know y'all want to see it. You want to see her thick ass as Bowsette. I don't know why y'all fronting. Don't be that guy.
I would fap to it.
I mean, at this point, she kind of needs to go away, though. I mean, she fucked up, and she hasn't,
did,
like...
Don't get me wrong, she did fucked up, but I want to see that thickness be
it's not even that. It's beyond her being fucked up. She didn't give an appropriate apology. I don't think she even understands what she did was wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people say she's a terrible person.
Yeah, that is
that's
it.
literally if you look at just the response to just this cosplay, people were telling her that she's a terrible person.
Yeah.
And she should stop cosplaying. They're like, oh, you said you're going to tone down the lewds. They're expecting her to do lewds as Bowsette.
Well, I mean, she could do...
It's her body.
Yeah, she can do what she wants, but
Well, see, like-
she made a fool out of herself by... like the double standard shit.
Yep.
Yeah, one thing I was gonna say is that after you look past, if you go back and watch some of her old videos, stuff like that, if you look past her titties and ass hanging out and stuff like that, yeah, you can see that she's a horrible person.
Yeah, she does some foul shit.
Yeah,
but I would still love to see Ivy Doom Kitty.
Oh, it's Bowsette?
Oh,
shit.
I mean, there's a lot of thick, awesome
But she
cosplayers.
has.
Oh, what?
yes.
You can't just spring that on us?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You better pull that up now.
She's done Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done.
But not necessarily.
Shit, I missed it.
Bowsette has the black corset.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck. Holy shit.
Bowsette.
How did I miss
Ben
this
had
one?
done that.
Yeah, she did it a while ago.
Ben had. Oh, my God.
So for y'all that haven't seen Ivy Doom Kitty as Bowser,
I missed this.
Bowser.
With the tail? Is that a tail? Oh, man.
I can't tell if that's a tail or a cape.
I need it.
Yeah.
I need it in my life. Now,
Every
see,
time,
that's
every
not
time
right.
I see her pictures, I just remember the time we met her and she smelled like fucking cotton candy.
Yeah,
Damn.
Dude, she's.
Damn.
she's just amazing.
I know this sounds creepy, but man, sometimes the way a celebrity smells is kind of interesting.
You ain't never going to any more cons.
I think women in general, the way that they...
Yeah, mainly women.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, they're special, but not that special.
Oh, god dang. So Bowsette has even caught the attention of Arby's.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Arby's.
Yeah,
What?
there's actually a voice actress that actually put up a voice sample of her being Bowsette.
Yeah.
Offering whoever wants to work with her, or if Nintendo wants to hire her, if they ever make her canon, which they technically could. They can make up whatever they want and make her canon, but this has caught fire in less than 14 days.
I love the fact that this is an incredible new kink for a lot of people. And some of the same folks who would have never admitted this level of kink just 14 days ago, now all fucking over it.
All over
You know,
it.
you know?
All
And it
about
reminds me of a couple years ago when Overwatch dropped and it was just nothing but Fuda porn all out before the game even.
True.
And that just helped,
But it's,
get things going.
this has been interesting because now on Twitter there's been a campaign to add her to Smash Brothers Ultimate before that drops, or add her as DLC, which I doubt.
I mean,
That's a lot of work to add somebody
You know what?
Last
They
minute.
could
All right.
they could add her to the make her canon because Bowser has kids. Because in Super Mario Brothers 3, he had 7 kids, and you have to every world that you went through, you have to fight one of his kids.
Yeah,
None of his kids look like this though.
No, they don't.
No, I mean they were mainly boys. And I think one was a girl, but
But it looked like a dinosaur though.
They have to have a mom.
Look like a man. What was that on?
That was on
Matt
Matt
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
He look like a mom. The Korean.
Yeah, there's actually someone did a cartoon strip where Koopa Kid or Bowser Jr., whatever they call him now, is crying, and then he hears the voice of his mom and turns around and it's Bowsette, and he's like, "We thought you were dead, you were lost." She's like, "No, I'm back." And people were saying that she is queen versus.
she got a crown.
Peach
She got a crown.
Yeah, so does Princess Peach, and
That's
she's
true.
a princess. But people are saying this is queen. She's taking over. I mean, you can literally make her the new antagonist for Mario.
Are you gonna get head from a chick that actually breathes fire? Are you gonna do that?
Does it matter?
There'll be some fire ass head.
You answer your own goddamn question.
Oh man.
She breathes. She got that fire hair, boy.
She breathes.
As long as she knows how to control that thing.
I mean,
You heard of having your dick sucked with some ice. I don't want to be like fire.
damn. Steam coming out.
Hey,
That's some risky shit.
She can trim up your pubes, though, you know.
Yeah.
God damn, lift up that tail, girl. Let's go to work.
So, yeah, Bowsette's out there. She might be here to stay. We'll see.
I hope so.
I have not seen anything official from Nintendo yet, except for the amiibo thing, but that
there's an amiibo for her?
You can make your own custom amiibo.
Oh, okay. But it's not from them.
It's not from them, no.
Okay.
It's your own custom thing. But there's a picture here. It's literally Princess Peach, but they just colored her inside to have the black corset, a black dress. And
We all want to fuck dinosaurs, man. It's a lovely time to be alive.
I do not want to fuck a dinosaur. You nasty motherfucker.
I am. You know this.
So you know what? So one of the things I try to do is keep track of the memes that that are trending for like every month, the popular ones for every month. And man, there's been it's fucking damn near impossible to keep track of the memes.
This for Golden Eggplant?
Yeah, for the Golden, because like last year we introduced the whole meme of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been so hard to keep track of shit.
It is.
Because
Every
like
week?
every fucking day, damn near, there's a new fucking meme that comes out.
Yep. Some of them explode too.
Like the one that I think is funny right now is the Netflix one, where it's like, hey, this is the anime one.
Oh, the manga.
This is the manga.
The
Yeah, the manga anime and the fucking Netflix. Man, that shit's been fucking having me crack. Oh, but it's so goddamn funny.
accurate. It's hilarious.
Well, sort of. I mean, actually, I watched Bleach the other day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
You watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Wasn't that bad.
Did you watch the movie on Netflix?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, it was pretty
Okay.
good.
It wasn't bad at all.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely worth. If you're a Bleach fan, it's worth the watch because they stay pretty close to the anime.
Okay.
You know, so and
But
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this isn't a Netflix original. This is actually a Japanese movie,
Like imported?
and Netflix just bought the rights to it.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Because I mean, Ichigo's like this tall guy. You know, I think they did a good job with.
Is his hair orange?
Yeah, hair's
Yeah.
orange. So
There you go.
And then like the way they introduced like the whole Shirigami and like the like a lot of the only problem I had with the movie
or Hime.
she didn't have tits.
Yeah, she need to have fucking anime titties. She did
Yeah.
not. I was very disappointed with that shit.
I was very disappointed too.
You know
I mean,
what? I'm always disappointed when there's no anime titties.
Yes.
Well, then when I first saw Chato, I was like, he looked kind of fucked up. But then later on in the show, he looked like his hair looked a little better.
Okay.
yeah.
But it was like weird.
But then also the guy who's the Quaker? The guy with the arrow.
Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy, that's what it was. That was pretty fucking dope too. Like the way he had like the keychain, he like takes it off, and like the fucking arrow, like the whole bow and arrow fucking form. That was pretty fucking dope.
So the CGI looks on point.
For the most part, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the hollows don't look that great, but I mean, other things look pretty good.
Okay.
I know some people were complaining that Ichigo's sword wasn't big enough, but I'm like, yo, like he has to move that thing around. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
bigger. Yeah.
Live action's a little different.
Yeah, it'd be like he had to make out of foam or some shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would be the same problem even with a Berserk anime. I mean,
Yeah.
the sword is huge.
Like even the guy who played the I can't remember the guy's name. The guy with the bunkai that he drops it and all the fucking blades and shit start showing up.
Oh
can't remember his
yeah, I
name.
know what you're talking about.
He looked pretty dope. Like he,
Byakuya.
yeah, he looked pretty dope. Like his hairstyle, his personality, the way he talked. Like they're pretty much on point with this one.
Shit. Can I ask y'all this? Did y'all see Joaquin Phoenix dressed up as a clown?
At first, when I first saw it, I was like, man, and then I saw the other one. I was like, okay, it looks decent.
Is the other one the subway one?
I think so. Where he was like wearing the actual suit.
Okay,
I
yeah.
haven't seen
Yeah.
the other one.
The second one looks definitely way better.
I seen the meme for it.
Well, the thing for me is that people that are complaining, they're pretty much they sound just like everybody that sounded like Heath Ledger when they're complaining about Heath Ledger's Joker. Which I mean, I'll give him some leeway. Just I want to see his performance. So because we're obviously all wrong about Heath Ledger. So
Yeah.
Yes.
see, he looks like a cross between a traditional actual clown and Heath Ledger's Joker, which I think is pretty good.
But just 2 years ago, we all got an impression on Leto's Joker too. And
that was terrible,
yeah,
That was-
and that didn't turn out very well.
Well-
and even Leto was disappointed because he says a lot of scenes got cut.
Well,
I mean,
go ahead.
like for me being a Batman fan, I mean Leto was a different type of Joker. He was the gangster Joker. He wasn't the comedian Joker, which we usually see being portrayed. Like the guy who's trying to make you laugh and smile, but he's fucking damn near strangling you at the same goddamn time.
He was different.
And for this Joker, he was more like cynical and like I said, like a gangster basically.
Well, I think the main reason why people didn't like the Joker that Jared Leto did is because of like tattoos, and the tattoos look fucking ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
gold teeth.
Like, yeah, and the whole ha 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 thing and all these, it just looks stupid. Like, we get it, you're the fucking Joker, you're supposed to be a clown, but like, your tattoo shouldn't tell me your character. The way you perform your character should tell me about your character. You know?
Now, I was like, for Suicide Squad, I was really waiting for them, or even in like in Justice League or Batman vs Superman, I was waiting for them to hint that that version of Joker was actually Jason Todd. Because there was a whole speculation that was going.
There was
he
some speculation.
He has a
yeah.
brand mark on his cheek and it's a J, and people are saying like that's a symbol for Jason Todd. And then like in the Batcave, Bruce Wayne has Robin's costume, and then on there it says ha ha ha, like you can't protect your family. I can't remember what it says, and people started assuming like that's the fucking Joker who killed Jason Todd. And if you watch Batman Beyond, the
Return of the Joker.
Yeah, Return of the Joker. One of the Robins is the one that. Sorry, spoiler alert. I mean, this movie came out fucking 23 years ago. But yeah, so you know, the Joker is actually he did something to one of the Robins, and he basically becomes the Joker later on in life. So yeah,
I'll make sure. Wasn't it Jason Todd though?
I can't remember which.
Tim Drake, but
I think it was Tim Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Tim Drake. I don't think it was
you know
Jason
the
Todd.
DC, you don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they throw shit on the wall and they're missing a lot.
Nobody asked for this movie. That's the other thing.
Well,
that
nobody
I think
asked for Venom either.
Well,
I know.
I'm gonna say people.
No.
We
I
wanted,
think people
wanted
did ask for
Venom
Venom
in
a little bit
Spider-Man
more.
movie.
No.
I
don't
think
want
we
a
wanted to
standalone.
see it. Well, we wanted a Venom. We wanted to see one.
Everybody wanted
and
to see Venom
Spider-Man.
fight Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Nobody
wanted a better one.
solo
Yeah.
Venom movie.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
What I would have been, I think, better was Venom fighting Spider-Man and then them teaming up to fight Carnage. That's
Yeah.
what I think everyone wanted to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a movie right
we
there.
may not even get that.
We may not. It'll all depend on how this Venom does box office wise to
Which is
be able to
coming out
tell
soon.
the future. That's
We
like
didn't want to
next week.
fucking pimp Tony in Spider-Man Homecoming.
We
so.
still don't want that bullshit.
Oh, you know what's funny is that the Venom in the comics right now, they're kind of killing it.
I heard it was great. Yeah.
Yeah. So they basically have 3 or 4 different Venom comics right now, and they're all separate but kind of connected. So
Okay.
they have like the normal Venom one, which is Eddie Brock, I believe, right now. Mm-hmm. And they have another one called First Host, which is like the very first, with the same amount that Eddie has, is the first person that was like the host, and he comes back, and then who's Kree, which is interesting. And they have what's it called, Venom Nam, which is like one of the other Venoms they had a Venom program in Vietnam through Shield.
Oh wow.
And I think there was one other one too.
So that one takes place in the past and the whole time.
It's during Vietnam. It's a different symbiote, but they had like a whole program of like Vietnam soldiers that got symbiotes.
Wow.
And fought in the war. So
That's it. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
I'm on the fence with this Joker one. We shall see.
Are they gonna do what is it called? Are they gonna do the laughing joke or the last joke or what?
the Killing Joke. You
The Killing Joke. Shit.
fucking Batman fan. How dare you get the fuck out of here? And you wearing a
God
fucking
damn it.
Spider-Man shirt?
You know, fuck
And
that.
I'm wearing this for a reason because
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna get in here, because the other big problem, and everybody talks about the whole Venom not having Spidey, we have no confirmation whatsoever that there will be anything close to a Batman in this movie.
Well, we may not.
Spider-Man in this movie?
No,
Oh,
Batman in the Joker movie.
I thought
We may not see anything because some people saying he may not even be in Gotham. He might be in a different city.
There's too many variables that we just don't fucking know. But
It's still early on.
Ben Affleck obviously is in rehab. He's got his issues. He may not be with Warner Brothers in DC very much longer.
you know, be fucking dope if fucking Joker's in Metropolis and he fucking tricks fucking Superman to kill Lois,
Yeah, the
and the
beginning.
goddamn fucking Injustice start. Oh, dude, that would fucking blow my goddamn mind, but that's not gonna happen.
That would.
gonna happen.
I would love to see an Injustice like live action.
Well, I
That would
know,
be-
like there in I believe it was in the comics where Joker, he goes on vacation and he goes to Metropolis just to fuck with Superman because he feels like Superman is an easier target than Batman.
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't that in the animated series?
And maybe it was an animated
yeah,
series.
and then he teams up with Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
that's
okay, it was
that's animated
animation.
series. But y'all, did y'all see in more Warner Brothers news? Y'all see that they're moving forward with this Joker and Harley Quinn movie? Like the script is saying
this
that
is a separate fucking movie.
Yeah, with
with Margot Robbie and Jared Leto talking about this is a cross between This Is Us and
saw that
some
today.
fucked up ass stuff.
That sounds awful. You already have a different Joker. Like, you can't. DC cannot let this go.
Yeah, but they're doing it.
I want Margot Robbie, though. I think she was one of the best
she
parts
was
about
great.
Suicide Squad, and for some reason people keep
Suicide
forgetting
Squad.
about her. I don't know why.
Dude, she
I want
killed it.
her as Harley over and over again to see that character
I like to
develop.
see her. Man, how's Harley doing in comics? Is she pretty standalone?
I'd have to ask my daughter. But yeah, she has a standalone comic that it's been going on for a very long time.
Did you see her
there we
having
go.
her own standalone movie?
What's up?
Harley Quinn having her own standalone?
She's popular enough, man.
She is popular enough.
Yeah, she can pull it off.
I wouldn't watch it.
So there we go.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
I'll watch it.
This is
I'll be in
how-
the back with a cape on. Or
This is how they describe the movie as Bad Santa meets This Is Us.
that's what it was. Yeah.
That's what I was missing. Apparently, there's this big opening sequence that everyone's talking about that they kidnapped Dr. Phil. And I guess he's supposed to help them with their relationship.
Wait, the Dr. Phil from Oprah? Dr. Phil?
That
God
Dr.
damn.
Phil.
Is he even a doctor?
I don't even know.
don't
Maybe
know.
a psychologist. Who knows? But I mean, but Harley is a psychologist or
Yeah,
psychiatrist.
she's a
one or the other.
psychologist, but I mean, still. But I mean, but this movie's seems, it seems to be going forward with the two of them
You
on
can't
board.
do them both at the same time, goddamn it. You just can't. I don't get what the fuck is happening over there.
No idea. And then we have more Warner Brothers movies, which I wasn't aware of. I didn't know that this was moving forward, but they're casting for a live action. Well, I don't want to say live action, but they're casting for a Birds of Prey film because we've
I heard
had a
about that
Birds of
too.
Prey TV series before.
Which was decent.
When was that? And was that a CW?
Yeah, it was CW, and it was
Did that
early
fail?
to-
Like, 'cause
yeah,
I remember hearing about it. I never watched it, but
You
it
can
was
watch
not
it
on.
ago.
Yeah,
It
it was early 2000s.
That was during like the Dark Angel days.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
So
Which was
it-
great.
watch
Jessica
it.
Alba's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she is. She was young back then, but
I was
still.
young back then too.
Yeah,
I mean-
And I need the money.
At least, so it came out back in October 2002, and it
Wow.
ended in February of 2003. So
yeah,
it
they
only
only
lasted.
one season.
Yeah, it had 13 episodes.
You can watch all of it on CWC because I went back and finished it.
You know, I remember it was basically fucking Underworld.
Okay.
Like, cause the chick wore like leather and she had like the whole long.
Those were
jacket
fun
like that.
movies. They really were.
So here's the thing: it's based on Huntress. It was Huntress, Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, and then a new character. It wasn't Black Canary, but she was the daughter of Black Canary.
Yeah.
and she had similar powers.
Well, I know the Huntress. She was
she
the
was
daughter.
a metahuman.
Well, she was a metahuman, but she was the daughter of Batman and Catwoman.
But they made her meta.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a hard sell.
Well, no, this movie, I don't know. All I know is that they've cast it. I guess now Black Canary is black. They,
Oh.
yes, they
really?
casted a black woman as Black
But
Canary.
you have Black Canary on Arrow for years,
Don't-
and White Canary, right?
Yes, played by Katie Lotz. And then
Wow.
Which you
Pull
can
up the
find on
actress. Who
Fappening.
her
who's
name's Journey.
we pull her up? Let me see what the fuck she look like.
J-U-R-N-E-E.
the new Black Canary for Birds of Prey?
Yeah, her name is Journey something. It's J-U-R-N-E-E. And she will be the new Black Canary. And then they have Mary Elizabeth Winstead as
Journey Smolt Bell.
is that her? Yeah, that sounds like her.
Spells it weird.
Yeah.
Our parents did.
Yeah. Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's been in like a few movies that kind of like she's in 10 Cloverfield Lane. She plays Ramona in Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, it's
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then she's John McClane's daughter. Yeah, that person.
I mean,
there.
I know what they're trying to do, but
so-
Black Canary's kind of iconic already.
and
yeah. It's
she's-
like I know it's I
It
know.
doesn't bother me as much as Kal-El, like Superman, as like Michael B. Jordan, but this doesn't sit well
But no,
with me
actually,
either.
I want to say this is the first, I guess, anime or comic book character. There's probably more out there that their name and their superhero name has black in it, and they're not black. Because we have like Black Lightning, Black Panther, Black Lightning,
I was like, where are you going?
Black Adam.
Oh wait, no, Black Adam. Is he even black?
No.
or is he's a?
Rock,
I guess he's like-
Rockets have. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm wondering about the character.
Kandarik?
yeah, something like that.
Remember that place? It's called Kandahar.
Kandahar or something.
No, it's
Kandahar.
Kandahar. That's a different place. It's like
We could look it up.
Kandarik or something like that.
Yeah, we could use the end.
Yeah,
of
so they have not, as far as I can tell, they have not casted a.
Kandahar's a real place in Afghanistan.
that.
Yeah, they haven't casted.
It sounds like that.
Barbara Gordon. So these two are joining Margot Robbie for Birds of Prey.
So wait, there's a Black Canary. You said Harley Quinn, and the other one is
Huntress.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mary Harley Quinn the villain?
I don't know,
because that'd be weird if she was a hero.
I know Harley Quinn was in the TV show Heartbreak.
Yeah,
right?
so in the TV show on the CW, she was the Huntress's psychic or shrink.
So this is all going to be a Gotham-based story without Batman, is what I'm really hearing. Possibly. Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't seen the trailer. I'm not going to completely shit on it, but I'm not excited.
They're still casting because they don't have a Barbara Gordon. They just have
pretty important.
Huntress and Black Canary so far.
I don't know. I feel like this is gonna bomb. This is because I think we're about to hit our plateau for comic book movies.
Ooh,
because we're getting
you talking superhero fatigue?
And TV shows. We've got a lot.
Yeah,
we do have a lot.
I actually stopped watching like the ones that I was watching. Like I stopped watching Flash, stopped watching Supergirl, stopped watching. There's another one too, and I just like.
I stopped watching Arrow because I was tired of the broken promises. Maybe started thinking of my dad and shit. No,
and them cigarettes.
Yeah, I was joking about that.
But so you think superhero fatigue with movies, huh?
Yeah, because if you kind of look back at like we got Ant-Man and the Wasp, that didn't do too well. I mean, it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was entertaining, but Deadpool didn't do too well for the second one.
Deadpool did pretty well, man.
It did better than Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah, it was like over 700 million.
Ant-Man and Wasp, their thing was the time they came out. It was like right after two huge movies already dropped. We had Black Panther earlier, and then Infinity War, and Deadpool 2 already came out at that point. There was like a lot of really big movies that already came out.
Yep.
Plus the DC fucking bullshit movies, but
DC have they even had one this year? No, not till Aquaman, right?
What was Justice League? Was that this year?
No,
Justice League was November of last year.
But I mean, we shall see. We shall see. I think next week we get Venom. We'll see how that goes. But
a lot of people are already shitting on Venom. So
they haven't seen it yet. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't think Venom's gonna do too well. I mean, just even from the trailers, it does for me, at least for me alone, it doesn't look entertaining.
Were you
at all.
under 400 million for that one?
Yeah, I went way under for that one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Even though it's filmed here in the Bay Area, I don't remember getting a call to be in it, but yeah.
You're still trying to get that voice acting career off the ground.
I am. I could do a good Venom voice. We are Venom.
Said his name wrong. It's all good.
What? You said Mumra?
He put a lisp on it.
Let's switch gears for a minute.
All right, where we going?
Can we finally talk about Spiderman the game?
Oh yeah.
Put that game up.
Yeah, the game is it's sitting right here. So there you go, Spiderman.
So I watched a video yesterday comparing what we saw at E3 versus the gameplay. And I mean, there are slight differences, mainly for quality of the video footage that we saw at E3. But it was pretty much the same.
We didn't go to E3,
but it was like the amount of water.
Yeah, it was basically the water, and like his suit was a little bit more reflective, but the gameplay was still the fucking same, basically.
Okay.
There were some moves that weren't in there because I think in E3 there's a scene where he webs a guy and then so there's a bar that he's sitting on. He webs a guy and then jumps back and then kicks that guy.
That is in the game.
Yeah.
Is it in the game?
Yes, it's part of it. It's a cutscene.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, it was a cutscene.
Yeah, it's when you go to one of the construction sites.
Yeah, so it's the one with the whole fist thingy.
Yeah. It's just not a movie you can do. It's part of a cutscene.
Yeah, okay, it was a cutscene. Okay, yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
Okay, go ahead. Go into it.
All right, so since I'm finally going to give my score today, the game, I platinumed the game, which I don't do with every game because I'm not.
I platinumed it too.
Yeah, but it was attainable.
So yeah, it was easy platinum.
Yeah, so I was like, fine, I'll do it. There are some problems with the game that I think a lot of people don't want to recognize, and they give it unusually high scores because of it. I'm gonna call it the way I see it. The combat was fucked up. All right. So not only did they take the combat from Arkham, which is okay. I mean, the whole free combat system, is cool and all, but they fucked up horribly with the gadget system. The gadget system was fucking bullshit. Anytime you want to use a gadget, you had to basically stop time or slow down time to use those fucking gadgets. If you're going to steal somebody's combat system from a different game, just steal the whole fucking thing. Like, when you're playing the Arkham games, there were button combinations you could do to quick do gadgets. That was totally missing from this game. If they'd have kept them in this game, it'd have been like, for me, the combat would have been at least like 70% better. Instead, this is what I had to do in the whole fucking games. I had to stick to basically the normal web shooters and normal combat because
that's all I did too.
Yeah, because using the fucking gadgets were fucking obtrusive to the combat. It like stopped everything. Like it actually took away from the gameplay like very significantly for me. There's actually gadgets that I didn't even fucking get because there's no point because me actually using them was detrimental to the gameplay. Especially if you can only use like anything except for the normal web shooters, you had very limited quantities of. Like it was like maximum, I think 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
Which is fucking bullshit. And you can't switch between them easily. And I was just like, nobody else is complaining about this shit. They just pretend like the game, the combat system's so great. It's not fucking great. It's fucking bullshit.
Well, I know they had a feature where if you clicked it twice, like fast, you'll switch between like the regular web shooters and whatever gadget that you had selected. That's the only way to switch between them like real quick, but it didn't work too well because if you click it once, it automatically shoot the fucking whatever gadget you were using.
Exactly, but in the Arkham games, it was easy. Like it's button combinations that would do the quick gadget throw. Mm-hmm. They really could have used that because that. I remember somebody was talking about how they basically kept using the same gadgets, or like the main ones, and I was like, well, now I get it. Like, there's no point in using the other gadgets because they're basically fucking like they're useful yet useless at the same fucking time.
Yeah,
because they're not accessible to you when you're in combat, especially in this game because combat can get kind of fucking crazy and shit. Especially you have a bunch of people, so that shit kind of pissed me off. But on the upside, the ending of the game, like got my score pretty. They got my score pretty good. The middle of the game was low. Like the game starts off hitting the ground running, and then all of a sudden, for like a good 10 to 15 hours of gameplay, there's like a serious lull in the game. Like the pacing was way off, and then like the later part of the game, probably like the last fourth or third of the game, it hits the ground. It like runs again, and everything gets fucking crazy. But I think the pacing of the game was way off. So
okay.
I see what you're talking about. There was a part of the game where it was kind of slow, but then it was
still fun.
Yeah, it was still fun, but it was slow where I thought like this would like if I the next mission I do was going to be the end. Like it got that slow, but then like once you get to a certain point, once it start picking up again, it's like oh shit, there's still a lot more gameplay to do.
And so that's when it got way more fun because actually it gets way harder, but it's more fun.
Yes.
Let me jump in here. What I appreciated much more from this game when you compare it on a combat level compared to like the Arkham games, you can get shot by things that aren't on screen in this game, and that is not part of any of the Arkham games.
Oh, that was when you're swinging through the city.
Well, not even just swinging through the city. When you're even on the ground and doing like a crime mission or something, and someone's off screen shooting at you, or they're up in the air shooting at you or whatever, it's not like I'm just going to fight one thug at a time, and after I'm done with that, then another thug comes. It's
that happened in Arkham Asylum too.
Yeah,
off the screen shooting.
Yeah, off the screen.
I don't think so.
The same thing would happen. The exact same thing would happen is you get the caution thing over your head.
I feel like that was always you could see the actual gunman.
No, because there was times where I was surrounded by people.
All right, pull up a clip on that because I'm pretty sure that was it felt unique, and I remember playing Arkham.
I love Arkham
more recently ago. I feel like you definitely had people shooting at you, but I don't feel like it was off the screen shooting. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Prove me wrong.
But I know one thing in Spider-Man game, the shit that fucking bugged the shit out of me was that like when you're fighting somebody up in the air, like one of the guys with rocket packs, you don't get an alert when they're about to bunt you. Like they'll like come in and like hit you. So right now Cronus is looking at this is one of the challenging modes in Arkham.
Oh, I love this game.
It's a great game. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, this guy's kicking ass.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I love everything.
See, like shit like that shit was missing in the Spider-Man game.
Like honestly, the combat in Batman was fucking far superior.
So one of my favorite.
Disagree.
The guy right there is gonna throw something off screen. Well, he's loading up, but he got him in time. But you could throw something when they're off. He'll throw something off screen.
One of my favorite things with the Batman games is that like when you hit somebody and you do like one of the special moves, like my favorite thing was like the like shout out like oh god like. I can't even remember what I would say, but like when you will break a fucking bone and it'd be like some fucking epic shit.
Yeah, but I mean they are different characters.
Like this, boom! I'll do that shit. Like,
So I think what because what Prodigy was alluding
See,
to,
like shit like that. Like I was like,
so we're watching this combat, and like this guy threw something, but usually Batman has an indicator showing that something's incoming.
No, the same thing happens in
Spider-Man. Same shit happens.
Exact same.
Is that so? Because I haven't seen the gameplay, but like you can catch it if you press the button quick enough, but you have an indicator showing you're about to get hit.
So the guy, this happens all the time, but it's like the guy that is, it's going to be behind him. Well, he ends up being in front of him, but he picked up the thing. See the guy on the right of the screen?
Yeah, he picks up the canister.
He's about to throw it. And it happens to be that he's facing towards him, but he can throw it off screen.
Well, he's moving around a lot.
Well, he moved the camera.
But what I'm saying though is, at least in Spider-Man, like you literally have snipers on the roof way far away.
Oh yeah.
That aren't anywhere close to like a quick turnaround, like not even a 180, but a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Where someone's shooting you from very far away, more than 50 yards away.
Yeah.
In this, it's a different game, closer quarters or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I appreciated. I will say this too. I agree with you on the gadgets to a certain extent. The only one that I used repeatedly was that the web bomb one.
Oh yeah, I used that a lot too.
That was like my go-to one all the fucking time.
Well, I used a bunch of them too. Like I used the drone and the fucking web bomb, but I always defaulted back to the normal web shooters because it was so fucking cumbersome for me to use those gadgets. And you can use it a couple times, and then like switch back because obviously you don't want to throw the thing more than once. So you literally, this is what happens in the game. You fucking switch to the goddamn web bomb, you throw it, and you got to switch back to something else because you can't. There's no point using it again.
Well, yeah, because you
I leveled that one up
web bomb
quickly.
Yeah, I did too, but you're not going to throw it twice.
No, I did. I did it all the time. Like I think I had up to 4 or 5 of them or something. But I did it like I would do web bomb, wait a little bit, web bomb.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wait a little bit.
But it was like a couple seconds. Like
the thing is though, it's like normally the group in front of you gets webbed and you're good.
Yeah.
You might throw it behind you, but then you're going to switch back and do something else. That's why I didn't like the way that I couldn't easily switch back to something different.
Oh, see, once I had the web bomb like selected, that was me. That was the only one I ever used. That was it. That and the just regular web shooter.
Well, one thing I loved about the game was the different abilities that you got from getting different suits. So even though like you would get like, say for example they had the Iron Spider suit, like you could still use that feature.
Was that the one you used mostly?
Oh no, I used the one that you do the electric static thing. Or no, the one that had electric fist. No, actually, at first, first it was
Pick
electric
one,
fist.
goddammit.
No, first it was electric fist, but then there was the one that like you can't block it. Like none of if the person have even a shield.
What was the
like you
what did the suit look like? Which one was
it?
that?
Was the one with him in it was the I call it the Jason Todd suit. Cause he had like he had the leather red jacket on that had the Spider emblem, and he has just a red helmet on, and he wears like black jeans and fucking the Timbs.
Okay.
I ended up using quad damage a lot.
Yeah.
It was like at the end of the game, like when you get quad damage.
Quad damage.
Which one's that one?
I don't got it yet. I forget what suit it was, but you deal quad damage when you use the actual power.
What was the suit looking like?
I can't remember, dude.
Okay.
Is it the one you get before you fight
No,
Doc Ock?
it's not the Doc Ock suit. That one refreshes all your gadgets.
Yeah, the one I'm trying to... I beat the game and everything. I'm still working on, like, the plat. I want to get the fucking Spider-Man 2099 suit.
I got it.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, really? It's 2 Spider-Man 2099 suits?
Yeah, there's like the Mach 3 and the Mach 6 or something like that in there.
Okay. Good shit. But yeah, I didn't play around with the suits too much. I actually used the traditional one that Doc Ock gives you like almost at the beginning of the game.
I don't know why I love the fuck out of that suit. Like it just pops. It's like the best Spider-Man suit of them all.
It looks perfect. Is that the one you were talking about?
No, that's the Stark suit. What the fuck? Which one was
She's pulling. There's like 50 goddamn suits in this game.
Yeah, that's the bunch.
Okay. I suit a lot.
So yeah, that's a Doc Ock one, right?
No, it's not.
No, the Doc Ock one has yellow. That one has black and green.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, and they have good powers for the suits.
And you can almost one punch a lot of guys.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, good shit.
But what's cool about it is that like, even though you unlock a suit, like you can still use a different suit and still use the ability of a different suit, which is kind of cool.
I love that.
You're not like stuck to using that one suit, which is kind of dope.
I mean, we alluded to the ending a little bit. Spoiler alert.
Dude, man.
Did you finish the game?
Yeah, I finished the whole thing. I fucking loved, again, spoiler alert if you have not finished it. Should we say it? Yes, we have to. Aunt May going out.
But like the way she goes out though, it's like, so it was.
That was rough.
Peter had an option, save thousands of lives, or save Aunt May, and he was going to save Aunt May. Like he was down there about
close.
And he just like, and he had the voice of. I love that she was his reason for being a superhero, basically.
Of course.
And then at the end too, where she's like, Parker, go out and save people, and like she knew that he was fucking Spider-Man
And had known for years.
I was like, that's this game should have been Homecoming. This should have been fucking a movie.
It's better than all the movies.
It was so goddamn good.
I completely agree. It's better than all the movies combined. It's better than a lot of the Spider-Man cartoon shows. This is the definitive Spider-Man, and the biggest proof for that is it changed the fucking comics. Spider-Geddon that starts. Did you already pick it up?
Picked it up.
Yeah, number 0 is literally from the PS4 game. So if you like the game, read the goddamn comic because it's going to be great.
Spider-Gideon or Spider-Geddon?
Spider-Geddon, I'm sorry. Spider-Geddon, yeah.
I didn't read the cover. You could have been right. I was just asking.
I don't know. One of them, you know which one we talking about.
Another cool thing with the game is that you don't just play as Spider-Man. I'm not sure if you guys talked about this in another podcast. I don't think you guys did, but like you get to play as. You're not fighting crime and shit like that, but you get to play as Mary Jane. And there's like a scene where you're kind of being a reporter, kind of sneaking around,
being Lois Lane, basically.
Yeah, basically being Lois Lane. But you actually get to play as Miles.
Yep.
And that's another thing that was great about the end. Is because they show him getting his powers.
Yep.
So
and they do it in a. I like the pacing for that storyline a lot because the whole time you're like, when is Miles going to be Miles? When is Miles going to be Miles?
But you saw it coming.
Of course,
with
Spider,
Jane.
which was great, I'm sorry, I know we're bouncing around. The other big thing for me that I thought was coming, I thought they were telegraphing the fuck out of this, but it never fucking materialized, and I love this about the story. You don't actually get the goblins becoming the Osborns becoming the goblins, and the whole time I'm like, when is Norman
there though?
Well, it's not hinted that he will actually be a goblin,
but the signs are there.
But he wants to cure his son. We do know that.
But he's like in a tank of green stuff. There's like when he's in the site when you're walking around that lab, there's like the little bombs that the goblin has. They don't look like pumpkins, but they're little tech
goblin bombs. Yeah, you're right.
There's little hints, but they're subtle.
But I don't know if y'all noticed, but when he was in the tank, it seemed more like a symbiote to me.
That's what I got. That's exactly what I thought.
That green slime hit the glass.
Like, but that's Harry Osborn in the tank. And the thing that fucks me up is,
are we sure it is?
He said it's his son.
Yeah, he called him his son. Yeah. He thought he said my son.
This is an alternate Spider-Man world because obviously we're used to Eddie Brock being the first one after Spider-Man. But they even allude to in the game. There's kind of mention subtly of a Venom previously in that 8 years between him starting out and this game starting. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
One thing, I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I'm not sure exactly what you guys talked about. I love how this isn't high school Peter Parker. This is adult Peter Parker facing adult fucking
he's homeless.
Yeah,
he ain't got no motherfucking apartment. Goddamn it!
This motherfucker comes home to his goddamn apartment with an eviction notice on the thing. The doors have been locked. The shit's been changed. All of this shit's been fucking thrown away.
Shit out,
yeah, and there's a part of the game where you have to track down your fucking shit.
He ain't got no job. He ain't got no place to live. He's crashing with a teenager.
He ain't got shit to do.
Yeah,
it's Friday.
Come on, this dude is literally down on his fucking luck. He's brilliant. You get the sense that he is one of the smartest people in the fucking world.
And he makes his own fucking suit.
And he does all his suit and all his tech, but he's broke as fuck.
I love the Doc Ock storyline.
Oh,
dude,
genius.
I love
going crazy.
And that was his his father figure in a lot of ways. I like that dynamic. I'm right there with you, man.
The shit that fucking blew my mind was when Doc Ock knew that he was Spider-Man, and he still fucking tortures them.
Yep.
And Peter talked about it later. He's like, I can't believe. When he goes back into the lab, he's like, all this time he knew I was fucking Spider-Man.
Yep.
And still he sat there and fucking tortured me or whatever. Dude, this was probably the best representation of Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Especially even in the movies. This was really fucking great.
I completely agree. We good? Oh, yeah.
But some of the little side missions kind of were a little kind of the puzzle games, the whole I
don't like fucking
the whole. So there's a game back in I want to say the 90s or maybe 2000. I think it was called Pipe something, where you had to have the pipes a certain way so the water would channel through the thing. Yeah. That's basically all the shit was. And then like the other thing with the like finding out the different. Yeah, that shit was kind of a little tedious, but I mean it was still fun. But it was once again like it was on the same level as Arkham. Yeah. Because like there's especially when you're like going around the city like setting up the satellites and stuff too. Yeah. Like that was the same shit as Arkham too. So there was like a lot of Arkham stuff taken from the Batman games added to the Spider-Man game.
That's why I said like nothing in like what I said a couple weeks ago. There's nothing in this game was really innovative. The story was well written and well done, but everything else was just like pieces from other games.
But dude, so the one thing I don't understand, I mean, eventually it came in handy. I mean, I know you guys talked about this a little bit. Was the quick travel? Yeah. Because, like, it's like, dude, you're fucking Spider-Man. You're fucking webbing across this goddamn city. But there would be certain points where it's like, you know what? I'm tired. I just need to get this mission in real quick. I'm gonna quick travel. But I love the fucking cutscenes of Spider-Man.
Oh, those are hilarious.
Riding the goddamn subway. Like, there's a scene where a guy's like sleeping on him. There's another guy. He's like reading a paper, and it's Spider-Man's on the cover, and he's like looking at him. Then looking back at the paper. Then looking at him. And there's like another scene where he's like just swiping on his phone, like texting and stuff like that.
This was the only game I can think of that was basically an open world where you get interrupted no matter what the fuck you're doing with like some type of event or crime or something like that, where I as a player felt responsible for doing it every fucking time. I was like, I gotta fucking stop this crime.
That was the same thing with Spider-Man 2 and fucking on the PS2, man.
I didn't nowhere near feeling responsible for the crime. I would ignore the fuck out of those. I didn't give a shit.
Pretty much the same scenarios.
So I was watching his YouTube channel, and they were talking about Easter eggs in the Spider-Man game. You remember in Spider-Man 2 how like one of the missions was there was always a little kid losing their balloon?
Something like that, yeah.
And he like swing around and like try to get the balloon.
Yeah.
Well, one of the backpacks that you get has a kid drawing on there and has a kid with the balloons, and they're saying like that's a drawback to the actual fucking old game.
There's other ones too.
My favorite though is when he has the subway car.
Yeah, I fucking love that shit.
It worked last time when I was spraying it up, taking out a Toby's Spider-Man 2. That was fucking iconic. I was like, God damn, the attention to detail to give the shout out in a Marvel game to a Sony movie, as well. That was great.
There was a bunch of different Easter eggs, like mainly like when you go around the city taking photos. There's like I think I can talk about this where there was what's his name?
The Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, the Sorcerer Supreme's area. There was fucking Doctor Strange area. There was the Wakanda. The Wakanda's thing was in there. Embassy was in there. Obviously you had the fucking the Avengers Tower, which was in there. There's nods to Danny Reyes in there. Rand, like his company was in there. There was like a bunch of Easter eggs in there.
They had Roxxon and shit like that. A whole bunch of other companies.
But there's
Jessica
like
Jones.
So there's one in there. So you know how like there's the main mission where you have to go around taking pictures, but there's like the little side missions, the side camera pictures that you have to take.
Yes, yeah.
So there's one for the Ghostbusters fire station.
Yeah.
There, and if in the front it's a Ghostbusters fire station, but if you go around back, they have a ghost, like it almost looks like Slimer, but it's more like ghosty looking, and that's kind of a nod to the Ghostbuster franchise too.
That's fucking cool.
But there's also reference to like Ninja Turtles too, and
I believe Sony owns the rights to those pictures. Wasn't that a Sony Columbia picture, the last Ghostbusters?
Possibly.
But like there's so many like little Easter eggs. Like there's one for Jessica Jones. There's like the place where if you go to there's like a sign, like it's a cardboard in the window, and it says like
Alias.
Yeah, Alias investigation or something like that. If you go to one of the pizza parlors and you stand outside of it, you can hear the original music from Spider-Man 2 movie. Wow. Like there's a bunch of little Easter eggs in there. And then one of them that Kronos mentioned is that like if you jump on one of the buildings and a reflection of the building shows like the Twin Towers, but when you turn around, the Twin Towers aren't there. Yep. So it's a little nod to that too, which is kind of fucking dope.
Yeah. All right,
this game has a lot of fucking cool shit in it.
We're going to give our reviews, or our actual final review scores.
Yes.
We've been waiting on this for 3 weeks. Go ahead.
I'm glad you guys waited.
I give it an 8. And yes, that means I literally would have given it a 7, and not for the end. I'm not bullshitting.
8-0. All right, what you got, Blue?
I'm actually going to give it a 9.
9-0?
And I would have given it an 8 if it wasn't for the ending, too, because the ending was pretty fucking epic. And then plus, like, the one thing I really loved about the game, which is a lot of fun is the whole photo mode. Like so many people have posted up different kind of pictures, but like one of the ones that was really funny is the one where you could take in front of Uncle Ben's grave.
Yep.
That shit was kind of funny.
Fucked up and fun.
Yeah, but like there's other ones you could take, and like there's different poses you can have, and like you can do some like Instagram filters and shit on there. I just thought that shit was really cool. And plus there was the museum labeled as ass.
Wait, museum labeled as ass?
No, there's a museum lady that had a big ass booty.
What the fuck?
It's the scene with Mary Jane where she's in where King Fist is doing the auction stuff. Yeah, dude, she had a fucking dunk.
Oh, damn.
That was like the first picture I took. I was like, oh shit, she's got a booty.
This motherfucker. I'm gonna go.
All right, browse it.
You know my kinks. I'm gonna go 9-2 just because of the fun factor on this one, and I'm hoping this kicks off more Marvel games like this. And we have a DLC schedule that literally kicks off this coming month.
Oh yeah,
in October. So we get to see Black Cat, I believe, first. We'll see.
Well, we're still talking about it. Actually, one of the missions, the one where you're fighting basically the Sinister Six. Did you guys feel that was too easy?
Which one?
All of them. Like the one between like you and the Scorpion and the Rhino, that seemed pretty easy, and then the one with Electro and the Hawk guy, what's his name?
Vulture.
Vulture, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it seemed pretty easy.
They weren't super duper challenging. They felt on par with the rest of the game.
Well, honestly, the Sable guys gave me like way more problems than most of the battles. Yeah.
I mean, it added to the story, which is kind of cool, and then like the whole Miles Morales thing, where him like sneaking around, where the Rhino's fucking trying to hunt you down. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was that was a different change of pace. You know what I mean? All right, that's Spidey. I know whenever we get Stitch, we got to change his name to Spider Cop now.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised you didn't talk about did you talk about it last week with the whole J. Jameson?
Oh yeah, J. Jonah Jameson. You know,
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So wait, is it Jameson?
J. Jonah Jameson.
Like Jameson is the whiskey?
Yeah.
Is it Jameson or
Jameson? J. Jonah Jameson.
Like a shot.
Okay. You looking suspicious, Blue. What are you trying to tell us?
No, because man, the Swedish give me shit about that.
Oh, really? But you can look up the name.
I say Jameson.
That's right, Jameson.
And she's all no, it's Jameson.
Oh, she wrong.
Oh, well, technically it's spelled Jameson, but he pronounced it Jameson.
Yeah, he said his own name before.
So I'm not fucking wrong. God damn it. I guess maybe I say Jamerson. I might throw an R in there.
Then you are wrong. Then that's your black list, man.
Jameson.
I don't know what to tell you about that.
You can't listen to R.
Let's stay with Marvel real quick. Did anybody see Avengers Black Panther Quest? God damn it.
No.
God damn it, don't even fucking get up on these cartoons.
This is on Disney XD, right?
Disney XD done dropped some hot ass fire. I'm not gonna spoil, but you do see the exact same
titties.
Well, god damn it!
I wish. Disney, fool.
You see the exact same Wakandan embassy from the Marvel Spider-Man game. Only you get to go inside. In all of this and see all the secrets in there.
Inside?
Deep inside. And you got obviously Shuri up in there as well. So it's still with the I think this is season 6 for the Avengers Assemble cartoon. Last year they did Secret Wars, which was really good. This already starts off with a bang and seems even better than Secret Wars. And Black Panther just had a fucking come up, and Disney was like, "Here we go, you gonna be the focus."
Is Disney still doing the Spectacular Spider-Man series?
Yes, I believe that comes back later this month in October. I hope.
Okay, yeah.
I hope it comes out. I haven't heard it being canceled.
That series is pretty fucking great.
But what's interesting too is in the Avengers they put both Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel in there, but then on Marvel Rising they're going to be on that too, which starts next week on Sunday. That's having It should be Spider-Gwen, but it's actually Ghost Spider taking the lead on that one, and then Squirrel Girl as well. So it's worth checking out.
Is this a Ghost Spider from the game? Like
no, it's actually Spider-Gwen. You know her as Spider-Gwen, but they can't call her Spider-Gwen because that gives away her fucking... No, it gives away her fucking identity.
Oh, I guess so.
You know what I mean? Like, her identity...
What the fuck? Like, what?
She's a Gwen, and Gwen Stacy is the main character. Mm-hmm. They both have blonde hair, or you know, similar builds.
You don't see her hair.
What?
You don't see any of her.
Wear a hoodie?
Like,
yeah.
You literally see none of her.
Yeah, that's right. She does cover her hair, but...
Yeah, it's just saying Gwen, and just, okay. It's like, there's plenty of Gwen.
I have an auntie named Gwen.
This is not my explanation. This is the explanation from the actual creators of the fucking show.
Okay.
Like, they said this at WonderCon.
They're being silly.
Yeah, they changed it to Spider-Gwen. It makes sense for the show. I actually saw the first episode, the pilot episode for Marvel Rising. It looks fucking good. I'm down for it.
You know what? With creators of certain content, like, they don't really have that big of a precedent over their content if other artists are doing their interpretation of the work.
What are you saying?
Like, for example, like the Bert Ernie shit, like I talked about last week. Mm-hmm. Like, the creators came out and said, like, oh, they're gay, but like the puppeteers, like, yeah, oh, it was a writer, yeah.
Oh my god.
But like, it's like, just because you fucking say that doesn't, like, for example, Pando. Panlando, like the writer said that he was gay, but
he wasn't anywhere close. He wasn't even alive when Empire Strikes Back dropped. He was a young writer that came with the Solo movie and then reinvented and changed the sexuality of the character in a disrespectful way.
On paper, Bert and anything. Like, so Karen actually doesn't listen to the podcast anymore, so I can say this shit. Her and other people were saying the same fucking thing that pisses me off. They're like, oh, well, what about Miss Piggy and fucking Kermit the Frog? Those are not fucking Sesame Street characters. Get the fuck out of here, because they keep bringing up.
Still puppets.
They're puppets, but in Sesame Street, literally 0 of the fucking puppets have relationships of any kind other than friendship. And so
yeah,
that's
it's all about friendship.
They're all friends.
Sure.
None of them are relationships. They're all like, oh, well, Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog, but that's not Sesame Street. Sesame Street is geared towards kids, and they put it on purpose that they're all friends, so it's not to confuse children that are like really young on like sexuality and shit like that.
I would say, I mean, you're right that Sesame Street doesn't have that, but the Muppets is certainly for kids too. I mean, we grew up on the Muppets.
Right, the Muppets is, but that's a different demographic though.
How much older is the Muppets?
Well, adults watch Muppets a lot. Like the adults do.
Like the Muppets had the Muppet Show. Wait, the Muppet Show came on during evening time.
It did.
Yeah.
Like, it was an 8 o'clock show.
Oh, you're talking about the latest one?
No, like back in the day.
Both. So both back in the day and the most recent one, even though it got canceled, they're both primetime shows.
The recent one was so fucking funny.
Yeah, which they plan on still bringing back.
Yeah, it's the Muppets are way more edgy and more adult-like than Sesame Street. It's for a reason.
I wouldn't say it's a drastic edginess difference.
Oh,
like,
no,
it's not drastic.
So go back
and watch it.
And watch specifically the critics. The critics roast people, and there's a lot of innuendo, and there's a lot of like political intrigue, and with them roasting people.
You're talking about
and the band they're all fucking high.
Oh yeah.
Well, they don't with animals. Hold on. They don't actually show them doing coke and shit.
It might as well.
Come on.
We know they're all high.
I've never thought about the band being high in Muppets.
Bull fucking
I
shit.
really haven't.
Are you fucking?
I haven't thought about it. No.
I just thought Animal was just like super crack.
Like
Why is the guy so slow? That's what I was thinking when I was a kid. Like, why is the guy so slow?
Oh yeah, because they're all like,
and he had to wait. So he had to go too. So he had to go. He had to.
He was like, he was always like, yeah, man.
What's it called? Like,
here to party, man.
It was like.
But weren't all the movies for the Muppets all rated PG? Like not even PG-13, PG? Am I tripping? Like Muppets Go to Space, Muppet Pirates, weren't they all PG?
Muppets in Manhattan.
All those were PG movies, right?
Yeah, but they're pretty close to PG-13.
Just look at the band. They have the gold tooth. This guy looks like a fucking weed man. I mean, seriously.
I never got the high Muppets thing, but all right.
Like, there's literally a guy you can't even see his fucking eyes. I forget the
reggae dude.
Yeah, the reggae dude, and it's like that's all the adult stuff.
It is more mature than Sesame Street. There's no fucking doubt about that. I just don't think it's like a drastic leap. I think they're still PG, but we'll see.
The first Muppet movie was rated G.
Okay.
But the ones after that were probably PG. Like Muppets in Manhattan.
I mean, PG it literally means, for the most part,
parental guidance.
Yeah, but it from a practical standpoint, it means just about anybody can go in there and watch it from like 3 or 4 up. You know.
Let's see the most
Wait,
recent.
they're doing new Muppet Babies? What the fuck?
Oh, really?
It's just
Muppet Babies was my shit.
2018
Yeah, PG.
Muppet Babies?
But I mean, fucking, we got some dope ass fucking meme from the Muppet movie
Right, but
with the whole evil Kermit.
But
Oh, yeah.
Sesame Street is more about learning basic things.
Sure.
Like I would say that's educational show.
Okay. And Muppets are more entertainment. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
I
should
won't
go
say
back-
it's mature entertainment, but
You should go
Well,
back and watch
it's more
Fraggle Rocks.
Yeah.
yeah, Fraggle Rock was
those
now those
motherfuckers
motherfuckers were
crack.
high. That was some crack that they were on. There
They were
ain't no
fucking
doubt about
crack.
that. I'm with you on that shit.
But I mean, I know we kind of switched gears, but back to the Bert and Ernie thing. I always thought they were brothers.
You did? They don't look anything fucking alike.
I don't look at my brother.
I thought that. Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, like, they really don't look
I
alike.
thought they were just roommates.
Either brothers or,
for
like-
some reason everybody seems to think that if a guy lives with another guy, they're gay. I'm like, get the fuck like. Most people that I know, they've lived with another guy at some point in their life.
But they've always been like.
They have the same room,
yeah,
but
they have the same.
They have
room.
different beds.
Every Marine that I knew, we all had to sleep like it was 3 or 4 to a room.
But
Yeah.
two guys in, I mean, I don't want to overanalyze, but two guys, same apartment, same room, and no relationships
Hey, we don't.
whatsoever.
Hey, we don't know how rent was on Sesame Street. I mean, they were living like in a goddamn basement, so you know they were they were struggling.
Any dorms like that, you'll have more than one
Well,
guy to a room.
Sure,
So, and
sure.
nobody knows the age of Bert and Ernie, so I don't understand why people all of a sudden think that just because two guys live together, they're fucking gay.
They seemed
like
gay,
this.
though. Bert seemed like a closet motherfucker, man. He did.
The only impression I got from Bert and Ernie that Ernie was fucking high and like he was going back.
I thought Ernie was a stoner because he was always eating late night snacks.
He was eating Bert's
And
ass.
he was
I thought he might have been into like animal fucking because he had like the rubber ducky and shit like.
and didn't he have a pet sheep? One of them had a pet sheep or something.
Damn,
it was all about
I don't
sheep.
know, man. I don't
No,
know.
he had Bert had a pet, not a worm, because Oscar the Grouch had the worm. He had Wormy.
I don't remember that
I
shit.
can't remember. Bert had something.
Yeah, one of them had like a pet
Wasn't
like
the
sheep or
birds
something.
I can't remember. Yeah, he
might
had
have been
something.
birds.
Oh, Dennis Rodman, the worm?
But what were we talking about before this whole sexual shit?
I don't know.
We're
how we got
talking
on-
about Disney XD
Oh, yeah.
comic or
God damn, we
Black
went way
Panther
out.
shit.
We went way
Yeah. Oh, we went from fucking wow.
That was your fault.
Derail.
man.
I'm sorry, man. I've been gone and I have like a lot of pent up
That-
shit I want to talk about.
Yeah. Anyway, Black Panther Quest was great.
I also Bert was
Marvel Rising looks good.
favorite character.
Bert was your favorite character?
I had a little plush teddy bear of him when I was a kid.
There you go. Good shit.
So you're
Good-
gay, huh? That's what you're
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I'm gay for pussy.
No.
Because gay means you're like happy.
That reminds me of that. Y'all saw that somebody tweeted that. Yes, some chick said, "Yes, I'm a vegan. Yes, I eat meat. Yes, we exist." I'm like, no,
Whoa,
you don't exist.
whoa,
You don't understand what that fucking term means.
Words have meaning. Wait a minute.
I remember seeing that shit too. Yeah.
You're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Please don't have kids.
Yeah, no shit. Let's switch it up a little bit. Big news out of Marin County. Telltale done closed up.
Oh.
Fucking shop.
They
fired.
closed up.
Yeah.
They gone. Telltale Games.
This is a sad story, but it gives me hope for humanity.
Oh, how you
Wait,
gonna
what?
like
Why?
people losing their job?
Oh, y'all took this the wrong way.
What'd you say?
The other part of the story.
What's the other part?
Literally, there's like a whole bunch of other gaming companies that
Oh, okay.
offered to help.
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's
like
great.
literally Ubisoft in San Francisco. They went to they tweeted out that they got to go to BJ's in San Francisco.
Yep.
Put out the date and time. They said, hey, anybody from Telltale Games, we'll buy you dinner or lunch
Yeah.
or whatever, and we'll talk about your career and see if we can find you a home at Ubisoft.
Yeah, that was awesome.
A whole bunch of other companies did that too.
That's
I heard,
great.
I heard
Yeah.
something.
Telltale
I didn't know
games
they
are
went that far.
amazing.
Yeah. So I guess if first,
I'm gonna
like,
play
when the news broke,
Batman one.
there was talk about like a huge portion of their staff was gone.
Yep.
And they were leaving the skeleton crew. And then later on, the CEO posted like, "We're pretty much done. Even like the crew that was there was only there to fulfill their contractual obligation. After that, they're closing up shop."
Yeah. There were
And I was like,
people,
fuck.
according to people who were actually worked there, and some of these are local folks, obviously, there were new hires as recently as last week.
Damn.
So
Damn.
So they actually have. I did hear earlier today or yesterday that there is a class action lawsuit because they didn't do this by any type of California and state laws in terms of mass layoffs and how you're supposed to notify people and how you're supposed to manage your money. So they're gonna get the shit suit out of them, but you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody has that money.
I'm hoping you're right. I mean, you're that's how it's supposed to work.
Well, and the weird thing is that I heard they pulled all their games from every store.
Yeah.
So I'm
that's weird.
So you don't want the revenue going forward?
Yeah.
Like, that don't make any fucking sense.
Well, and then there's these insensitive piece of shit assholes that obviously they came out with the one or two episodes of the final season of The Walking Dead, one of their big games.
Yeah.
And not all the episodes are out, but a lot of people with these Telltale games, myself included, buy the season pass. And so some of these assholes are like, well, I really want you to finish the fucking game and whatnot. These motherfuckers don't have a goddamn job. You want them to do that shit for free?
Yeah.
You fucking piece of shit assholes. Like, think about someone other than yourself. I'm a gamer. I understand you want the shit, you know.
If there was a Kickstarter.
Well,
yeah.
They literally no longer have access to the game.
I mean,
like, if you don't understand how computers work, like, listen, you don't go home with the source code.
No.
That's true.
When you work from home, you remote in and then do all your shit. If there's no place to work anymore, you don't have access to that shit anymore.
And why the fuck would you do it for free?
Yeah.
And why would you demand that there was a lot of really dumb tweets. I'm glad the Ubisoft stuff, but there was an ugly side of it too, like from entitled ass piece of shit gamers that I don't fucking claim or fuck with at all.
Do you know
fuck them.
why they went under? Because, I mean, their games are mainly for the Batman game, like the storyline for that was fucking amazing.
Well, it's money, financial management.
Well, the one from from Batman was so good that they literally made it into a comic.
Yeah, they made it into a fucking comic. Yeah.
Somebody stole the money. I mean, it happens all the time.
They didn't get the right funding. They stretched themselves too thin. Poor financial planning.
They
even with
stretched way too thick because they were contracted to do the Stranger Things game.
Yep.
And they were in the
man.
process of making the game. They had to stop production on it.
Yeah.
So no, that's not how that works. If you're stretched, if you take on a contract, somebody pays you to do that. That funds shit going. That's normally how it works with contracts. You don't produce a product and then wait to get paid later. They pay you at least a portion of it up front.
Oh yeah. But they stopped production on a product that they were working on.
Yeah, so somebody really fucked up because there's no way that they worked on a project without getting some kind of funding first.
Oh yeah,
they didn't kickstart shit.
That was one of many. That was one of many projects that they were doing.
Yeah, but they were all paid for. Oh, that's the way it works.
Well, someone was doing some shady, extra shady shit.
Well,
that's all I know.
This reminds me of the shit with Scully, the helmet for motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they got all this funding for that shit, and then they were off fucking buying Lamborghinis and condos and shit, and then all of a sudden they were out of money.
Well, this was one of the basically household name developers. You know, everybody already knew Tales of the Borderland and the Walking Dead series and the Batman series. They've done a bunch of these. Yeah. Even the Minecraft story mode and all that other stuff. It's sad as fuck, especially with these folks being local, just up in Marin. Who knows? Someone may be fucking listening to us right now as we talk about this. But
that'd be nice.
Well, if you think about it, like, their games weren't really that much. Like, for the season pass for the Batman Telltale games, they're only $25 for like 5 seasons, or 5 episodes, and that's pretty cheap for a game, especially for those games because the gameplay was like you at least pay like maybe 2.5 hours per episode, so
somewhere in there.
About 10, 13, 14 hours.
Yeah, but they also kept the cost down by they weren't graphically intensive games.
No, dude, they
weren't very long episodes.
No. Well, and I think they were anywhere between sometimes all the way up to 3 or 4 hours per episode.
But they weren't. I mean, I guess they weren't really. I wouldn't call them games per se because you're not really controlling the characters too much. You're pretty much like the director of a story.
These are video games. Come on now.
But you're more of a director of a story, though.
It's a story-based video game. There's no doubt about it.
But you're not controlling the characters. You're controlling at least for the Batman games, like you're choosing like scenarios,
like almost like a rail shooter.
It's like a choose your own adventure, which is why I don't want to shit on the games, but I was never a fan of those type of games.
Sure,
I'm not that kind of gamer.
Yeah.
But I understand why somebody would like them, So
some of them had great fucking stories. Like if you were a fan of actual stories, Tales of the Borderlands, Batman, and fucking The Walking Dead, all of the Walking Dead ones, those were fucking classics. I fucked with those. I think in the last 5 years, Even what was the other one? Guardians of the Galaxy I played. I don't think I've missed a single fucking Telltale game, and I was about to buy this one, this Walking Dead one. As recently as, I don't know, like a week ago, but it is what it is.
So it's not available at all?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
It's supposed to be like
I haven't looked, but why would I want to buy something when there's no guarantee that it's going to conclude?
That's true.
So I guess I've been seeing this in the last couple days that the final season of The Walking Dead, they make
TV series or Telltale?
No, the Telltale series. They because it was close to being done because it's supposed to be out on December 18th. Mm-hmm. So I guess there's some studios that may come in and finish the game for gamers
if they can,
if they're able to come in. But they're saying that this is a very big possibility that it may come out, but it'll be the last thing, and it'll probably have Telltale's name on it.
Hey, good for them. Hopefully, though, at least the former employees can get some of that money. Hopefully. I'm really got my fucking fingers crossed for that motherfucking shit.
Oh, bad.
Royalty and Gold is acting you Prodigy. Are you talking about the Wolf Among Us?
Yeah, Wolf Among Us was a great one too.
Yeah. Season 2 is being worked on.
Yeah, Wolf Among Us was one of their best ones. Yeah,
that was the one that put them on the map.
Walking Dead. Walking Dead.
Yeah, it definitely was Walking Dead.
Wasn't Wolf Among Us before that?
No, Walking Dead first, and then Wolf Among Us. To my recollection. But it is what it is.
It's all bad. They have the Game of Thrones game as well.
That one was shitty. That one was a really fucking rough one. That one was not worth playing, at least in my opinion, but all the other ones were fucking well worth playing. Hopefully they'll have I hate to say it, a fire sale, and at least have some people playing some of these goddamn games. Old Ninja. I'm actually fucking hyped for staying with cartoons a little bit. I'm hyped for this fucking Star Wars one. When does this shit drop?
Wait, what cartoon?
It's Star Wars Resistance.
Yeah, the anime looking one.
Wait, is this the one that does it continue after the one
Rebels? No, this takes place either before Force Awakens. So they're like pilots training in an ocean with Poe Dameron and couple other people on there.
Not that goddamn Holdo, right? That purple-haired fucking bitch.
She'll probably show up. Who never knows?
Fuck that bitch.
So here's the thing, though. Resistance will drop, but this will be exclusive to what is now being called Disney Flix.
Son of a fucking bitch! I thought it was going to be on Disney XD, the fucking cable channel.
This was announced when it was announced because you can watch the trailer. The trailer's online. This is a Disney Flix exclusive, just like the Star Wars TV show will be Disney Flix exclusive.
They had my dick all hard. I had the condom halfway down. I was ready to bust inside.
Yeah. I mean, it looks.
They tease me.
It reminds me. It does remind me of Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah.
But this is a Force Awakens. This is based on the sequel trilogy.
And you said exclusive to this Disney Play
Disney
Flix. I'm not paying for
or
shit.
Disney Play. I mean, there's other ways. I guess you can watch it.
Yeah,
you'll be able to watch it
one way or another. I ain't paying them.
You know what I feel like the cable or these networks are doing, because people are cutting the cord with cable. Like people are fucking done with cable and they don't want to pay that shit. So what they're all trying to do is they're trying to find a way to get your money. So they're trying to make their content exclusive. So you have to buy their app, which is basically like buying goddamn cable subscription. So you have to buy a cable subscription to Disney. You have to buy a cable subscription to CBS Access. Got to buy a cable subscription to I think CW is free though, right?
So this is the fucked up part.
CW is free.
Is that they literally are giving us what we asked for, but in a fucked up way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A la carte.
Everybody asked for a la carte and unbundle for fucking ever, and now they're doing it, but it's just like you do the math and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. It adds up.
Still paying the same.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this looks like this might be in co-tangent.
What?
So it might be Disney XD and Disney Flix.
Oh really?
Okay.
So
I could deal with that. No, that I could fucking deal
The
with.
problem that I have, so I have PlayStation View, right? Which it's a great service as far as I'm concerned. One of the great things, I actually don't watch PlayStation View that much, but it gives me access to all the other streaming services except for the ones that decide to be segregated, like
assholes.
Like fucking, I guess Disney's not probably gonna be a part of it. CBS All Access is not part of it, which is like, why am I paying extra? CBS All Access has no fucking excuse because they're an over-the-air service that they're commanding me to pay money for these things. And I can't even buy. So the only reason why right now you would buy CBS All Access would be for
Star Trek Discovery.
Or maybe Twilight Zone?
Maybe, I don't know. Have you watched it?
It's not out yet. It's being produced by Jordan Peele. He's the series executive producer.
Okay.
It's 2019.
Okay.
So that might be worth it.
Well, either way, what pisses me off is that So, Star Trek Discovery came out much earlier this year, right? If not last year.
I thought it was last year, man.
Yeah.
December, maybe?
Yeah, we had season 2 already.
I still
No, not till next year.
don't think I can buy it.
No, season 2 was
At
the
all.
whole Ghost Zone.
No, it
not
wasn't
Ghost
season
Zone.
2. It's part of the same season.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no season 2 yet.
But I still cannot buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not on DVD?
No.
Blu-ray?
Like, to me, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Like, if you're telling me so first, I get that you want to air your shit, but I need to be able to buy it afterwards. If you're that's stupid as fuck.
I heard, and I don't know if this is true. You tell me if I'm wrong. I thought in Canada on their Netflix you
Yes.
could watch it.
Yes,
could.
but not in America.
Not in the
fucked
U.S.
up, too.
Actually, I think probably every UK country can watch it except for us. Well, we're not in the UK, but the U.S. you can't watch it.
God damn.
All
Yeah, that's
bad.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's like I want to own it because I'll be honest, I fucking pirated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good reason to get CBS All Access, but it's hard for me to pay,
And it's so good.
$7 or $8 a month for something that I only want to watch a season of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, it's literally one thing. I'd much rather just, literally, I would pay $30 for it to buy it on Blu-ray or
Yeah.
to own it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On whatever digital service that you have. But for me to force me to pay a monthly service to watch this thing is fucking dumb when I can never fucking own it. This is like, it's really DRM gone too far.
Ooh, you want to know even better? So if you want to watch it, it's $8.99, $7.99. If you want no commercials, it's
Yeah,
like
it's even more.
$15.
Oh shit!
So
I didn't
it,
know that.
it comes out on DVD November. What region are we in? Are we region 1, 2, or 4?
No idea.
So it comes out November 13th.
Jesus. And it aired in September 2017.
It's been more than a year.
That's
God
fucking
damn.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And season 2 starts January 2019.
At least you get into season 2.
Yeah, oh no, season 2 was announced because it ends on a not a cliffhanger, but like alludes to more stuff.
You said
going
loot?
on.
So wait.
They got loot?
So
Yes,
it was
Klingon
available.
titties.
It was available in Canada and Netflix in 188 countries.
Except for us.
Fucking Christ.
So apparently they were saying that it'll be season 1 will be on Netflix in 2019. But I don't know when. And that's if it even is true.
Who knows? Who the fuck?
Ooh, so
fucking
check
knows?
this out. Fucking
you
Star
got?
Wars Resistance is October 7th.
On Disney XD too?
Disney XD.
Okay, that's right around the fucking corner.
So
man. I'm hyped.
you got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren voiced by Adam Driver.
Holy shit, he's doing a voice?
Oscar Isaac, because he's in the trailer, so he voices Poe. Your girl, Captain Phasma, Gwendolyn Christie, she's in the show.
God damn it.
So she'll be in it. So you got
Doing nothing.
You got 3 big characters that are going to make appearances on the show.
I'm fucking down, man. That shit looks great.
Yeah.
It looks exciting as shit. I'm fucking down. What is
So
this glamorous shit you
It
watch?
has the first 5. It's a B than BTI. It looks like.
It's from you.
Yeah.
I like they added a 4th thing to that. Well, I guess
Yeah.
no, that's a different play on the game.
Yeah, it's a different play, but it's all right. It's all good.
Oh, Mary Kiss, hug, and
It
ignore.
should be fuck, marry, kill. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what
should be.
the original one goes, but this
Oh,
one's
yeah,
a
they
little
there's
don't,
more,
they don't
but
want to be
there's-
as violent, I guess.
Well, there's more because usually fuck Mary Kill is usually 3 people.
Yeah.
We have foe,
Well, they added a 4th, yeah, but
so you can change it. Fuck Mary Kill.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now I'm just, these are MCU women. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Well, for those of you who are wondering what the fuck we're
I like
talking
how
about,
the top 2 chicks are like in really good pictures and the bottom 2 are not. That's hilarious.
awesome.
Pepper Potts? I mean, Iron Man 1.
But no, like a picture of her was like no makeup on. Like,
Oh, yeah. It's a fucked up picture.
And then, what's her name?
Jane Foster.
Yeah, but she looks like super flat chested in that picture.
She kind of is flat-chested, though.
Yeah, but
bit.
like that, it looks like.
wait, who is that actress?
That's,
Natalie Portman.
Okay, yeah.
Well, for those of you who are wondering what the fuck we're talking about, we'll get to it in a little bit.
Now, do it now. You can do it now.
Yeah, let's do it now.
do it now?
Since we're talking about it.
Wait. Do y'all have your fucking list of 10?
I have my list of 10.
I
All right.
freestyle shit, man.
Well, which one we want
Well,
to
let's
do?
do this one since
Hey,
we're
why
talking
don't we
about
just
it.
do fucking 5?
Yeah, I know, man.
I did my
Motherfucker.
research and did my fucking
Fuck
10.
your research.
So y'all
I don't
guys-
give a shit.
You.
Y'all guys can do 5.
I'm
Odin
doing
and I can
3
do
and
10.
calling it a fucking day.
What?
Fuck your shit.
But I'm busting.
Takes you a while to bust
Yeah,
it.
busting 10. Mother.
All right, so this has been on the back burner for a while. So I put a Ask B Then BTI question asking. So back in the day, before we had like iTunes and this and that, you used to, if you want to show a girl your affection, you would make her a mixtape. But then like you have an opportunity to make a soundtrack to how you would get down with your love making. So I asked the crew, like, hey, what would be your top 10 songs you would have on your love making mixtape? And it's been sitting on the back burner for a while, so I'm gonna go with mine first. So I actually have 13, but
God dang.
This motherfucker. Fuck, you can't have honorable mentions on this shit.
hey, I'm gonna have fucking honorable. So, all right, I'm gonna start with my 10. So, a lot of my songs are R&B. So, number 10 will be "If I Ever Fall in Love With" by Shy.
Oh.
Next will be "Freak Me" by Silk.
Silk the Shocker?
No.
Different Silk.
Oh, Silk from Marvel?
Yeah, it's the song that goes like, "Freak me, baby, oh yeah, I want to lick you up and down till you say stop."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop singing this. You ain't Bowsette.
We on American Idol?
I was. So actually, I on American Idol, fun fact, I performed "If I Ever Fall in Love" by Shy.
Shit.
Nice.
And yeah, that's the first song I did.
Okay.
The one that aired on TV was the national anthem. Next up, we have "Lady" by D'Angelo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. "Candy Rain" by Soul For Real.
God damn. All right.
It's a little poppy, but
"I Want to Sex You Up" by Color Me Bad, you know, a little popish.
respect.
"Weak" by SWV.
Oh, damn.
"Pony" by Genuine. "Nice and Slow" by Usher. This one's a little controversy, but I mean, the song's still fucking good for fucking two.
It's a bump and grind.
"Bump and Grind" by R. Kelly. Yeah, it's
We canceled
I know,
R.
I know.
Kelly. Did you not get the memo? We canceled that motherfucker.
so I'll replace R. Kelly with "Knocking Boots" by H-Town.
All right.
And my final song will be "Cupid" by 112. That song got me laid a lot back in the day.
Hey, you know what? In Blue's defense, it is kind of hard to keep R. Kelly off one of these.
It is. A lot of the songs is about fucking, but when you go back now and listen to the lyrics, it's like,
You remind me of
talking
my
about little
G.
kids. Talking about little kids.
God damn.
Okay.
All right.
I got
Old Ninja.
10, not his 13. All right.
No, I just went to 10.
Yeah, I know.
Old Ninja, you can't go back to the 1700s with your bullshit.
Fuck you. Fuck what you
Back
trying
to
say.
slavery
I can
hymns
do-
and shit.
I can do whatever. Master's got to work it.
Wait, some of my Arnold mentioned.
Oh, come on.
No, so I got two. I got "Anniversary" by Tony. That's like, you know, you guys
Yeah,
been
that's a
together
good
for a
one,
while. And another one is "Rome." I belong to you.
All right,
And you
300
belong to
roll?
me.
All right, whatever. Let's go. Old Ninja, what you got?
All right. My number 10 is Mea Culpa by Enigma.
Wait, what? How did that go?
You'll just have to Google it. It's basically like them doing their like choir shit under like a soft beat. Anyway,
Okay.
number 9, Glory Box by Portishead.
This motherfucker going obscure with this shit.
Number 8, 6 Underground by Sneaker Pimps.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Slow jam fucking?
Yeah. Have you heard the song?
I think I have.
Yeah, that song is deep fucking.
Okay, all right.
I don't know any of these songs.
Number 7, Make You Feel by Alina Baraz and Gallimitis. Number 6.
I don't know that song either.
Number 6, Earned It by The Weeknd.
Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, I know the
that's
song.
contemporary.
Number 5, Computer Love by Roger.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4, Say Yes by Floetry.
That's a great one, too.
What's so? Is that the one where she had? That's the one, right?
They're a
Two of
duo.
them.
It's a duo.
Okay, because
They're
I know there
British
was that one. So there's this one old school like 80s song where the chick's like she goes to a store and she tells her mom like, "Hey mom, listen to the song," and she told, "Oh baby, I love the melody, I love the hook, but I know you ain't gonna see that." So the song is about her losing her virginity.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's not it, and that's like, and that's the beginning of the Candyman song.
That is true.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
true.
So anyway, now my number 4 is Say Yes by Floetry. There, you can look it up. Number 3 is No Ordinary Love by Sade.
That's
That's good.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 2, Can You Stand the Rain by
Can You Rain, or-
by New Edition.
Oh, but yo,
this
okay,
is a
yeah.
good one.
Yeah, that's the one where Johnny Gill replaces Bobby Brown.
Oh, shit.
And then number 1, Anytime, Any Place by Janet.
Janet Jackson.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I
That's a
forgot
real
about
good
that one.
Yeah.
I
That
forgot
one's
about
like-
that one.
Yeah.
You know, Janet has a lot of songs that are about fucking.
Yep.
Like
She
the song,
sure do.
like the song "If" is about fucking. "Extirpate" is about fucking.
Scream.
Screams about fucking. Janet Jackson.
Rhythm
I mean,
Nation's about fucking.
the shit that she had pulled over at Super Bowl. that just shows how freaky she was. Her fucking nipple was pierced with a fucking sun on it. Like, that's Janet. And she has a tattoo on her fucking inner thighs of Mickey Mouse fucking Minnie Mouse.
God damn. Now, this is speculation because I don't know if this is confirmed, but the guy that just got outed from CBS, Les Moonves, wasn't there some rumor bullshit about him being one of the people that after the Super Bowl stuff with Janet, like, wanted her career to be fucking done with and was making...
That's not what's gonna happen.
Oh, man, yeah. I mean, you can't, like, stop her completely, but there was some conspiracy... I'll have to look it up. I'll bring it up next week with, like, actual facts.
Yeah, you're going to have to take notes. I have no idea. I mean, I know the Sony leak were them talking shit about Denzel, not thinking that he'd be able to sell The Equalizer.
Damn.
That was some shit.
That had a sequel that was supposedly pretty good.
You didn't
First
hear
sequel.
about that?
Yeah, I heard about it, yeah.
They had an email from execs talking about they didn't believe a black character could hold a movie and shit like that. It was
fucking killed an Equalizer.
So, yeah, those are our top 10. I don't know about y'all. Y'all got 5?
Cronus, what you got? You got a 5?
I got a little more than 5 now. All
right, what's
okay. Shit. So yeah, Janet Jackson, Anytime. It's a fucking great song. Jodeci, Forever My Lady.
Ooh, that's a good one.
H-Town, Knocking the Fucking Boots. Blackstreet, Before I Let You Go.
Oh yeah, Before I Let You Go. Let me hit this pussy real quick.
Next one you guys might not know, Massive Attack, Protection.
Fuck
yes.
Fuck with that.
Fuck yes. That song's the shit.
Intro, Come Inside. That's a kind of an old school song. Well, it's in the 90s.
Okay.
So you would know it if you heard the song.
Yeah.
And there was another one I just fucking saw.
I love dude, because that
That's a great
has
song.
Massive Attack, Protection. The singer on that is the singer from Everything But the Girl.
Yeah.
She comes in and sings a song.
Is the next one fucking Doja Cat Move?
Actually, Doja Cat's So High is a really good one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Well, no, the other one, the one where she's in latex, where she's talking about fucking going downtown.
Yeah, it's Go Down.
Yeah, Go Down. That one, that would be a good one for a female.
Yeah, and then also Sade, No Ordinary Love.
Yes.
I like a little upbeatness with my fucking.
You gonna say Gore?
No, I'm not going that far. I like D-Light. The groove is in the heart.
I'm not surprised.
Yes.
But that's super energetic.
Yeah, a little upbeat on there. Everybody by Rosella.
Okay.
Is on my fucking list.
That's super fast too.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Just fill the fuck off.
Basically any song by Crystal Waters. Love that shit. And yeah, a whole Sade fucking albums, man. I fucking will devour any of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, that's all I got.
Yeah, so this I thought this would be a fun fucking thing because we're all kids of like the 80s, 90s. So before pre-internet, hold
on, we gotta clarify though, because kids nowadays are fucking confused as shit as what a kid of whatever generation means.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
When we say a kid of the 80s and 90s, it means that we were alive and can understand fucking things and have memories of that time.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell me you were a 90s kid and you were born in like 95, 96,
You ain't
No.
a 90s kid.
No.
like,
No.
I was born in the 70s, but I don't consider myself a 70s kid. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't even remember what fucking happened in the 70s.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's like 80s and 90s kid. Like, y'all try to seem like you're older or more cool and shit. You didn't know shit about the fucking 90s.
You know what it's like? Remember that movie Dope that we all liked a year or so ago? Where the kid was like in high school now, but talking about the 90s and fucking up shit all the time? Like, that's exactly what these kids are doing.
Well, it's so funny because with Dope, I thought it was gonna be a fucking dumbass movie because I thought it was gonna be like an 80s movie. It's like, oh, they're trying to do an 80s movie. And I watched it, I was like, oh no, these kids are fucking from this time now, but they are into the 80s.
Talking about Bitcoin.
And that shit was so fucking funny.
Great.
That shit was
That
great.
movie was actually really fucking good.
Yeah, so if you're born in like the 90s, you were 2000s. Like if you're born in like the mid 90s, you're a 2000s kid.
Millennial.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
Well, you know what's weird is that millennials they try to say that millennials were born in like the 70s too. I'm like, no. Definitely Gen Xer, not a fucking millennial.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm the Pepsi fucking generation.
I mean, to me, that dividing line is, did you grow up with internet or not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a clear line in the fucking sand. If you remember looking shit up in the encyclopedias, you know, then that's a different generation.
Shit, if you know what the Dewey Decimal System is.
Oh, fuck.
If you spent like more than like 10 years of your life with no internet, you are not a millennial.
If you had to fucking write a goddamn essay with fucking a pencil and paper, you're not a millennial.
You have to write on legal paper, or in my case, tablets.
God damn.
Stone and chisel.
Remember playing Drug Wars on a T-86?
Yes, I remember that shit.
I don't remember that one.
Remember Drug Wars? You could play it on a fucking graphing calculator. I remember I had to get that from someone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, I remember playing Snake on a graphic calculator.
I remember-
That shit was dope.
I remember playing, was it, somebody put Doom on the graphic calculator too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Graphic calculators were the fucking shit, though. You were big balling with that bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Now the ones now they have color and shit.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah.
No more spinach green like the old Game Boy?
They're fucking fancy.
God damn.
I mean,
You actually watch like Netflix and bullshit on there?
give it time. Well, because on my Kindle, you can go on the internet on that and watch YouTube videos, but it's like
It's all bad.
it's fucking horrible.
all bad.
It's basically like if somebody drew a picture on Etch-a-Sketch, they shook it and drew it again and shook it again. And
God damn.
but what about the other?
I was gonna
beat than BTI.
Oh, what's the other beat than BTI?
Oh,
Since we
okay.
were talking about earlier.
So, this is it says marry, kiss, hug, ignore.
Nah, that's
We're gonna call it fuck, marry, kill, ignore.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So it's gonna be Gamora, Peggy. That's
Peggy Carter.
yeah. So it's Agent Carter.
Agent
right?
Carter.
Carter,
Jane from
Jane
Thor,
Foster.
and Pepper Potts. Mm-hmm. So who are you gonna fuck, marry, kill, ignore?
I'm ignoring Pepper Potts, at least from that picture. That is a real bad picture of her.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring even from the fucking series, from the
Damn,
movies.
you don't fuck with Pepper, huh?
No, I can't, something about her is just boring.
I'm gonna kiss Gamora. She looking real hot as fuck right there.
Oh wait, what's the things again? Mary,
Fuck, marry, kill, ignore.
Oh,
I'm killing Pepper.
damn.
Wait, no, nah. Wait, we gotta wait.
Blue, let Prodigy finish.
Agent Carter getting married. She
Yeah.
bad. She bad as fuck to me.
See, I'm thinking I'm marrying Jane.
Jane Foster?
No,
Yeah,
yeah, because well, I like Natalie Portman just because of her.
Her rap on fucking.
Yeah, her rap on fucking Saturday Night Live.
Hell yeah.
Ever since she did that, I'm like, dude, I gotta give it to her. Like, I really want to fucking give it to her.
Did you see both of them? Because there's two raps.
Yes, I did see both
Oh,
of them.
so great.
Those were great.
I just want to hear her say, "I want to fuck you too."
Yeah. Drink
She's like Harvard educated or Ivy League
Yeah,
educated. She's a smart chick.
Dude, the best part is in the rap where she was all like, "Oh, I hardened, I cheated every test, snorted all the yay, was fucking stoned every day." I was like, "Holy shit!"
So I mean, kind of off subject, but like, I actually like Taylor Swift because of the rap she did with T-Pain about making fucking cookies.
What the?
I ain't never seen that.
Dude, and she goes by fucking T Swizzle. Oh man, that shit's so.
Is this on YouTube or
Yeah, it's on
Saturday Night
YouTube.
Live or something?
It's so fucking funny. But yeah, I think it was for Saturday Night Live. She did a rap with T-Pain.
All right, I have
and
to
it's
look that
so
up.
fucking funny.
So what y'all doing on this one?
Wait, who finished? No one finished. all
No,
of
but I think we're kind of jumping around.
Yeah, we're jumping around. Go ahead.
So I guess I'll go next. I'm fucking Gamora. I'm marrying Peggy. I'm killing Pepper, and I'm ignoring Jane.
Yeah, huh? That's consistent with mine. What
All
you
right,
got, Blue?
so what I say? I said I'm killing Pepper. I'm ignoring. Fuck, this is hard. I'm marrying Jane. I'm kissing Gamora, and I'm ignoring Peggy.
Wait,
Damn,
who you fucking?
That's the.
I'm fucking Jane.
All right. I mean, teach. Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. So wait.
On these pictures.
Yeah.
This is hard. Okay, wait. So
Agent Carter bad.
She bad as fuck.
I'm marrying Jane. I'm fucking Gamora.
Everybody in the chat room, this is the picture that we're looking at.
I'm ignoring Peggy, and I'm murdering Pepper. There you go.
All right. What you got, old ninja?
What Cronus said? Marrying Peggy, kissing Jane, fucking Gamora, killing Pepper.
It's a goddamn shame.
Nobody likes Pepper.
that with Marvel, Agent Carter, like they should do something with Peggy because she just
She
bad.
had two
The
seasons.
TV series was good.
It
I'm
was
just saying, like, this actress needs to be in some big movies.
She's,
Bad.
she's in some show on ABC. She'll be in, I think, some upcoming shit.
Well, she's in a Winnie Pooh movie.
She's
Oh, really? Okay.
Miss
yeah,
Robin.
She is.
Yeah, she was in that.
She's also in an episode of Black Mirror.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, where she's fucking an android or like a
Yeah.
clone or something.
it's
Dude,
yeah,
because
call her boyfriend.
she gets pretty close to naked, pretty fucking close, and
All the
I'm
way
like,
there.
good lord, she's massive tits.
You know who I haven't seen in a while too is Blue mentioned it earlier.
Kat Dennings.
No, Underworld. Kate
Oh yeah, I don't think Kate
Oh,
Beckinsale's
yeah.
doing no more. There's
been
like
a-
50, 11 of those movies.
It's been a while, but I mean, I
feel like
haven't
there's another one
seen her
coming
in
out.
shit.
You haven't
used
seen
to-
her in nothing?
She used to just be one of them it girls back in the 2000s. You know what I mean?
She was in one of Kwan's movies recently, Contraband,
I didn't see that
with
shit.
Mark Wahlberg and shit. You didn't see that?
I need to branch out more from just comic book movies or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that is what we've been getting, but I know that she's in a couple rom-coms or whatever the fuck.
She can get it.
Yeah, she bad. She bad as fuck.
Yeah, I
she
mean,
bad
of course
as
you
fuck.
can get it. Dude, she's one of the voices in Elder Scrolls. That's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
She can get it, but could I get it? No. The answer is no. I cannot get it.
She's the voice of Queen Arin.
What
You want to hear something funny?
What you got?
So Ariana Grande and
Ariana Grande?
Actually, it's Ariana Grande. It's a real name.
Yeah.
How you pronounce the last name? But she is the same age as Cardi B.
Really? So young 20s, like 23?
23, yeah. Or 12. She's 26.
But do she be making the money moves though?
she does not.
She makes more money moves actually.
But she's also older. She's older than Post Malone.
Okay, that one really scuzzy looking dude.
Yeah.
Post Malone looks dirty as fuck.
Yeah, apparently he smells.
There was a thing where they said that you could win a Bentley and you could drive around Post Malone, and I was like, I do not want to be in a confined space with that.
Yeah.
He looked like he stank.
Yeah, he looks like a stinky dude. Like,
They're saying he stank.
Yeah.
There's rumors going around that his manager quit because he stinks so much.
Yeah, man. He ain't got good hygiene. I can look at that motherfucker. What is this peanut butter and mayonnaise bullshit? What the fuck is
You
happening?
know what that is?
What is this?
So you know how like we talked about how like we've talked about some dank shit on this fucking podcast, like the whole ketchup and macaroni and cheese, or like
That
toasting your peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
nasty.
or how you sit down and take a shit or whatever.
Goddamn,
that damn near
bomb.
separated this goddamn podcast.
It really did. It almost broke us up.
the world has not been the same place
I
since
couldn't
then.
live in a world where everybody was standing up doing handstands on the fucking commode. What the shit was wrong with all of
Why would you
y'all?
stand up when you're comfortable sitting down? Just saying.
And then they try to make up bullshit like, oh, if you were like potty trained by a woman. I was like, no, there's something wrong with you. You're doing handstands on the toilet. Sorry.
Anyway, so
Go ahead.
the newest thing that came out is apparently there's people out there. This is fucking gross. People are making peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Homestead is doing this.
I don't know, but this shit's been fucking trending on like Twitter and on the Reddits and shit like that.
Hold on, I don't want to sound racist, but white people.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's probably white people. I'm not very racist. Not very racist. I'm just saying, but I couldn't imagine somebody other than white people like putting mayonnaise on something else like that. Like, it's like, that shit's ridiculous. Why the fuck would you put mayonnaise and peanut butter on something?
There are some people who absolutely hate mayonnaise. I'm not an anti-mayonnaise person, but on jelly sandwiches, that's where it fucking belongs.
I fucking stand mayonnaise.
The only
I'm
time
mayo.
I eat mayonnaise is when I go somewhere and they happen to have mayonnaise on the product, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But I do not buy mayonnaise and put it on something myself because I don't find it good. I'm
Not even on a sandwich.
No, Miracle Whip. Well, first of all, I don't eat very many sandwiches anymore. But when I did, it was Miracle Whip.
Okay.
So, because mayonnaise is goblin cum. If y'all didn't know,
God damn, Norman Osborn done nutted in the motherfucking sauce.
So one of the reasons why Blue does, like, if you don't know about me, I do not like I don't like fried chicken. Just because I had a back. When I was a kid, it was a little bit too fucking greasy for me. And like,
What did Popeyes do to you?
Well, so it wasn't
Where
Popeyes.
did he touch you?
It wasn't Popeyes. It was KFC.
Oh, God.
So remember KFC used to have the fucking little chicken tenders thingies?
Yeah.
And it was basically like a little fried chicken, mayonnaise, and like maybe a pickle or some shit in there or whatever. I don't know what the fuck was in there. But one year I had we were at my grandfather's office and I had like 2 of them. And I bit into one and I pet it down. And a fucking cockroach went scrambling away from it. Oh. It wasn't like it was underneath it. It ran from underneath the sandwich and ran out. Ever since then, so that's kind of why I don't like fried chicken, and that's why I don't really fuck with mayo. So this whole peanut butter and mayo shit,
This is in an actual sandwich is what people are doing with this.
Yes, this is like, instead of jelly, they're using fucking mayonnaise.
That's not the same. Old Ninja, who's responsible for this bullshit?
You talked to Blue. He found this. I didn't hear about this.
Dude, this shit's been fucking blowing up the internet right now.
Really?
All I've seen is Bowsette.
God damn.
And
Apparently we're on different websites.
I guess so.
Yeah, I can't fuck with this.
So my question is, would you try it?
Fuck no.
I already know what it's gonna taste like.
And it's on white bread too. That's how I.
Fuck no.
No.
No. Just like them Sesame Street fucking Martians. Nope.
Like the farthest I'll go with, like, I guess crazy sandwiches. Not the furthest, but like kind of one of the more crazy ones is like peanut butter and bacon and like jelly and shit like that. Like I'll do that, but
that sounds fucking good actually.
It does kind of, but it also just sounds mysteriously gross.
Especially when it's fucking toasted and shit's hot and it's
What had
really
at what's it 50-50 Slater's?
Oh,
Slater's.
yeah.
That's that peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What's in that one? Peanut butter and what?
Jealous.
And jelly. It's peanut butter and jelly on a fucking goddamn burger.
Oh, wow.
And it's like a burger that's 50% beef and 50% bacon.
It's called peanut butter and jealous, right?
Yeah, it's so
That sounds fucking dope.
good.
Yeah.
It's
Try that shit, man.
Crazy.
blow your fucking mind.
I've done the banana and honey with peanut butter. That works. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
mean that kind of goes together, but
I lived off peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when I was a young athlete.
Yeah.
So athlete.
Yeah.
I would try it just out of curiosity. But I don't think I would like it.
For me, mayo is only with like roast beef, deli, turkey, something like that. You know what I mean?
I thought you. Oh,
What?
never mind. I thought you were using mayonnaise for fucking lubrication.
Oh.
I was just
A little spittle.
saying.
Peanut butter smack.
Yeah.
Y'all see this, which got announced today?
What's up?
Wait, before you, sorry, I'm jumping in the chat room real quick. Kind of going back. Sorry, going back to the
Like,
chat.
fuck what you were about to say.
I guess so.
So while up in the chat room saying that he would marry Peggy, kiss
Okay.
Jane, hug Gamora, and ignore Pepper.
Nah, that's-
Peggy has some anime titties.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
did.
do.
I did
Our
have
boobs.
said that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What were you going to say?
Sorry, go ahead, Odin.
So ILM X Labs released a trailer for a new Star Wars VR game
Oh, really?
called Vader Immortal. It's supposed
You
to
play as Vader?
What am I hearing?
I don't know. What is that?
It's music.
Somebody turn your shit off.
Sure, laptop.
I definitely hear music.
No.
Sorry about that. We're an unprofessional podcast.
Who is that? That's not me.
One of them laptops. Is one of them laptops or one of them goddamn phones making music?
My
Somebody's
sound is
got
off
that
his here.
Well, just mute everything. I mean, it's definitely not my laptop. So
It's me. Sorry, guys.
God damn.
My love making playlists.
Yeah. slow
Alexa
jams.
heard me. She's like, "Oh, we trying to get busy up in here?" Like, no, this is the wrong place and time for that, Alexa. The wrong place and
All right,
time.
it's off
Can you be-
timer without.
Can you be Vader?
No, you play some kind of agent of Vader.
Okay.
And this is a VR game for the Oculus Rift.
That
are you gonna
sounds
be what's the guy's name from Force Unleashed?
Force Unleashed?
No, you're
Star Killer?
That was
The
dope. Yeah,
trailer,
Star Killer.
the trailer I saw, you're female.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, can I masturbate? Because that's what VR is really for.
Yeah. So it says Vader Immortal. It says episode 1. I guess it's an episodic VR series.
But is this actually out of like not LucasArts, but you know the?
This is ILM in like their new lab or whatnot.
Okay, so it's like a licensed real game, not some
Yeah, this
fake
is
bullshit.
No,
Yeah,
this
you
is
wouldn't be able to
by
put it fake.
yeah, you wouldn't be. Yeah,
Good.
Disney would shut you down.
Good.
Real quick. This is by ILM, a division of guess ILM. It's ILM X Lab, and they're doing this thing. It was announced today, I guess, based out of San Jose. Their Oculus Rift, or it says Oculus Connect 5. They just revealed it today, earlier today.
Yeah,
There's a
it's a
little
new
trailer
one.
you can watch. It looks pretty crazy.
Well, there's a new Rift that got announced too. It's for $400 with the headset. It's their best headset yet. That's what they say, and with controllers, $400.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a pretty good price.
Shit. Yeah, I guess this Vader Immortal is written by David S. Goyer.
Who? Tell the audience at Homestead of
So
that.
he used to be a comic book writer. He's famous for Blade, Blade 1, 2, and 3. He directed 3. He also caught fire for saying that She-Hulk was created for Hulk to fuck.
Whoa, that's his cousin.
Yeah, so he caught fire for that a couple years ago.
That's weird
so.
shit, man.
But he's been writing and he's written comics, games, movies. He's been out there, been pretty prolific.
Good shit. All right.
But yeah,
Wait, is Hulk and She-Hulk really cousins? Or
yeah, they're cousins.
Yes,
They really are.
They really are.
But human forms are cousins.
No, motherfucker. Bruce Banner and Jennifer Walters, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the human form's a cousin. But doesn't his DNA change when he becomes a Hulk?
He's got gamma radiation in him, so does she. They still fucking cousins. They've mentioned this multiple times for decades.
It's not
This
a
ain't
mystery.
happening.
Yeah.
This ain't happening. He fucking somebody, but it ain't her.
Wait, she becomes a Hulk because he gives her his blood, right? Is that how she becomes the She-Hulk?
Yes, he gives her
He
he gives her a
transfer,
blood
right?
transfusion because
Okay.
she was hurt in some kind of accident.
Have you read the latest Immortal Hulk?
I didn't pick up the one from today.
Well, I got it, but I haven't read it yet. But what'd you think about the new series?
I love it. Look, so far, this is great. The only thing I haven't seen yet, and maybe I might be 1 or 2 behind, I haven't seen. I want to see him interact with like Hawkeye, you know, from obviously Civil War II, and he's been.
That's coming up.
Yeah, that I hope they're building towards that because that's what I've wanted to see ever since they've announced this series.
Well,
so.
I thought it was cool that they like basically gave him sort of a new power set, and I thought that was really neat. And then him dealing with like his father like his abusive father, and then dealing with Sasquatch and shit like that.
Yep.
And yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like the first one was interesting because basically he goes around finding bad people and like showing them how they're bad and then murdering them. So
yeah, he's brilliant too. I like it. I'm down for it. All right, y'all want to wrap it?
Real quick. The Dark Phoenix trailer just dropped.
It did. Came out just
So, like, within, like, the last 15, 20 minutes.
I'll check it out after this.
There you go.
You guys want to do a react after this to it?
We could.
We might. Yeah, let's
a couple
do it.
minutes.
We'll do it after this.
Camera 3 still rolling.
Let's Old Ninja, what you got populating this week?
So, I'm going to be here for some fitting for the Infinity Base 3.0.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try to do some Destiny because I'm playing Destiny on 2 consoles, so we're trying to raid on both of them.
I'm down tomorrow.
There's a lot of people that have been asking about it, so I'm gonna try to.
Just the Forsaken stuff, right? Right?
No, well, no, the vanilla stuff. A lot of people haven't done the original raid. Have you done the original raid?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, some people haven't done it. So,
I haven't.
The ones at launch?
yeah, even Hobby hasn't done it.
Okay.
So he's been asking for a raid party. So
right,
he's done
okay.
everything else, but apparently he's missing that.
So wait, you're talking about Fortnite, right?
No, we're talking
Destiny
about Destiny 2.
Oh, my bad.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Wait. You guys hear about how, like, there's, like, was it, like, 10%? Or the reason for a bunch of divorces, 10% of the divorces,
5%,
or was it 5%?
Yeah.
Was because of Fortnite?
They cited that reason.
yeah, it's
people are
fucking crazy. Okay.
obsessively playing it,
Okay, sorry.
I can really blame it on Fortnite, not the assholes that are that are not good.
ignoring their
Yeah,
partner.
ignore the wife.
Like
It's not Fortnite, it's because you have a shitty husband.
Could have been anything.
Yep.
Like they're just a shitty person.
Yeah. So
Maybe not choking the ass in a circle.
But that floss dance, though.
Yeah, like
all bad.
that guy stabbed his wife. It's the knife's fault. Fuck out of here.
Orange Julius.
Yeah, so yeah, basically doing some gaming, trying to set the foundation down for Infinity Base 3.0.
You finished Tomb Raider, though.
Yeah, I did finish Tomb Raider.
right.
We didn't have time to do the review, but I'll
do it next week.
It's kind of about it.
All right, Blue, what you got populating?
So since I've been gone like the last couple of weeks, I just want to go back on some stories.
Just one week.
Damn.
I was gone for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, the first week I was at I went to a concert
Oh, okay.
to see the Foo Fighters, which was fucking amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Who are you again?
Yeah. Homesteader?
I went to Phoenix, and then last week I was sick, so I was out. But so I did a bike event like last weekend.
Okay.
And it was funny story is that so everything that could go wrong went wrong on his bike event. So before the
Did you
race,
die? That would be wrong.
yeah, I didn't die. I didn't. Okay, that's one thing that didn't happen. But so right before one
Did
thing.
you get raped?
Did not everything.
Not everything.
God, sorry.
Okay, there's 4 things that happened that was bad in this fucking event. Let me take back my statement.
They were not that terrible.
That aren't that terrible. I did not go to jail. I did not get fucking raped. I did not die. Nobody set me on fire. I didn't drown.
Why did we do that?
Yeah.
No, we're assholes.
No, it's fucking. That was fucking funny. Anyway, so I did a bike event last week, and one thing that was really awkward was that I was kind of the only black person there.
Okay.
You're on
And-
bicycle, so
Yeah, basically. But so before the race started, they did the national anthem.
Yeah.
And like I was like, shit, do I take a knee?
God.
I was sitting there like,
everybody's
shit.
looking at you.
Yeah, like
I bet you they're all like pulling a gun out.
Yeah.
God damn.
so people took off their helmets and put their helmets over their hearts. I'm like, fuck,
was
what
it?
the hell do I? It was in Dublin.
Okay.
You know they're looking at you like, I hope this nigga does.
Well, so I actually did the whole hand over the heart because it was for veterans. So it was a veteran event. So I was paying tribute to veterans. So, but right when the race started, my sunglasses broke. And you need this was during the daytime, so like you need to have
right.
sunglasses when you're fucking riding and shit like that, like the wind and shit like that. So my sunglasses broke. Once I got to the bottom of the hill, like that was fine. But on the way back, I had a massive fucking blowout on my tire.
Ooh.
Like the blowout was so fucking intense that it ripped the fucking tire.
God damn.
Like there's the inner tube and there's the tire. That fucking ripped off.
You don't have liners?
It fucking blew it out, dude. Like it was
Fucking liner?
intense. Yes. Like the
You know
tire
what
was
I'm talking
fucking yeah.
Okay.
Not the frame part was fine, but like the actual rubber tire that went around
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I'm talking about.
ripped it.
There's a thing inside of your tire. You can put a liner inside of your tire. It's in between the inner tube and your actual tire.
Oh, no, I don't have that.
You should get that because I used to get blown out my tires all the fucking time until I got those fucking liners.
Well, the blowout's so fucking big, so I had to buy new fucking tires.
God.
Yeah, but this will avoid
Prevent that.
Yeah.
But when the tire blew out, I stopped too hard, and I have my pedals I like lock into. And I fucking fell, dude. it was like and I fell to the side. And then the other thing that happened was like I have a bike riding jersey.
Yeah.
And I was trying to put my cell phone into my back pocket, and I fucking missed, and the shit fell on the phone and shattered and broke my screen. So that's the other thing that happened. But other than that, it ended pretty well because it was a beer fest too.
Nice.
So at the end of the race, there was food for us riders, and there was a bunch of food.
How long was the ride?
It was 35 miles.
That's a good ride.
Which isn't that bad. It took like maybe 3 hours to do it. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. But this weekend, so tomorrow, I'm going to be babysitting my pretty little goddaughter, a.k.a. Rose. Do we ever say her first name on the podcast?
Riley. It's her name.
Okay, Riley, yeah. I'm
Rose.
Well, that's her middle name, so I didn't want to like throw her name out there. But this weekend, we're gonna be pouring the concrete. And a couple of weeks ago, I did a photo shoot with Odin.
Oh yeah, we did.
A lot of fun.
It was famous. You almost got ran over, but it was great.
Yeah, we almost got ran over. And then also I did a photo shoot with Cake Man and his kids.
Nice.
Which I learned, taking pictures of twins, it's probably the hardest thing you can ever do.
I figured taking pictures with
because they're
children
infants
is hard.
still.
Yeah, they're infants. So you can get one kid's attention, but I'm gonna be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna look at that bird.
Yeah.
But it was still a lot of fun.
Was it harder than the booty man's dick when he saw a dude's ass?
Oh.
What?
Booty man, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The fucking booty warrior.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Lee Johnson.
It's more important than water.
Oh damn.
Kronos, what you got?
So yeah, this weekend we're pouring the concrete. Everybody said that shit already. I was supposed to go see Childish Gambino tomorrow, but apparently he broke his foot or some shit, so he's pushing back. Luckily, he didn't cancel. He's pushing it back until December, so I'll watch him in December. But Blue's gonna watch Riley tomorrow, so we're gonna go out anyway. We're gonna go dinner and a movie. So I'm gonna watch. Hopefully, Sorry to Bother You.
Oh, nice. Good shit.
An Oakland theater has like food and like couches and shit.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear your review on that one.
Yeah,
because
so-
I enjoyed that one a lot.
So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Other than that, just like house shit. So hopefully we'll be able to have like guests because I know I want to have J-Trees on here soon, but I don't want to interview him in the fucking garage.
There you go.
So,
No, it's all good. I'm trying desperately. Hope the A's made the playoffs, so I'm going to try to go to a playoff. I'm try to go to a playoff game.
Good luck with that.
Are they they're not gonna trade in their players, right?
Well,
until after the playoffs.
Yeah, after the playoffs, once their value goes up. So we'll see about that. And then I'm going to try to get this Platt and Spidey, and Black Ops is about to drop in just a couple more weeks.
Oh,
Can't
shit.
wait. Cannot wait. That's
What's
all
the
I got.
games we have coming out soon?
It's
Red Dead?
First it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, then Black Ops, and then Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think
Then Battlefield 5.
our Crohn's was talking about earlier that Red Dead's gonna have what
105 gig download.
5 fucking gigs for a goddamn game.
Dude, fucking horses' nuts shrink and fucking expand depending on the fucking weather
Dynamic
pattern.
testicle is what they called it.
Yes.
Why?
Damn.
Because horses' balls do that in real life.
So
This needs to be realistic.
All balls.
Yeah.
And apparently the mud is like realistic too.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
well, check us out on the interwebs with all of our necklaces at BThanBTI. That's BTHANBTI. Player FM, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. Go on there, rate us, give us 5 stars, leave a comment. Our official website.
Send us some Bowserettes.
Yeah. Our official website.
New cosplay.
BidHeadProductions.com/BThanBTI. We're on Facebook as well, BThanBTI. Instagram and Twitch. Twitch.tv/BThanBTI. There's some content on there. Go on there. We'll check it out. Leave a comment if you want. Whatever.
Check out Old Ninja's photos on Daniel J. Anderson Photography on Instagram.
No, you don't. You'll run
You
scream.
can see him, man. You can see him.
No, you don't want to see that.
Thank y'all.
Scare your kids.
Shout out to the chat.
Thanks for joining.
Infinity Base.
Necklace.
I wonder if mayo goes good on a booty hole.
Like come, then you come.